Yare yo, yare yes. Obi benya one fi yare. Yamfa yare nso nya nipa. Sichire yare ni no. Sickness can determine the last straw of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and loved ones, supporters of our foundation, the CL Foundation for Health, Diabetes and Asthma and Cerebral Palsy. We are knocking at your doors, knocking at your pocket, knocking at your emotions. Support me and my team to support people living with diabetes, asthma and cerebral palsy. Your donations are welcome on 862-215-2007. Your Zelle 862-215-2007. MTN Ghana numbers 055 000 5077 055 000 5077. It is the MTN number. CL Foundation for Health and Support. Help us with the diabetes equipment, glucometers, wheelchairs, old clothing, new clothing, financial support, and let's give it to the needy. Thank you for your support.
Get ready for the ultimate cooling experience with our portable, rechargeable 4-speed fans. These amazing fans can keep you cool for a staggering 58 hours on a single charge. With added features such as remote control, LED lights, and a phone charging port, you'll stay comfortable and connected wherever you go. Don't miss out. Contact me now to get yours. Get ready for the ultimate cooling experience with our portable, rechargeable 4-speed fans. These amazing fans can keep you cool for a staggering 58 hours on a single charge. With added features such as remote control, LED lights, and a phone charging port, you'll stay comfortable and connected wherever you go. Don't miss out. Contact me now to get yours.
Hello, Minyama. Me say a droya me baby jumwa dance ya chow, Mrs. Bento, me jumwa dance ye, minim a dra me baby dimu asem a chow, MSP 30. Me say a drawway, a bra na means me bra, me say my bra jit one day in the crown mojano and papa, me say a drawway and the chicha jane. Unim says to me bra ya, unum a drawway ya, send ya was a ba uflo, and my uflo pepe. One more almost caught a feature na on my just young way ya chesa want to me nya won me say MSP 30 a drawway me say me nyenti a me di ho adanse ayeden achrew umpe bi nto ya pebito oba uchima asai oba wo ye chima agise yete wonka MSP 30 na record ma na unim say secret ba ko san wo ho say even say enye chima crampo a unto say wonuma esiesi wase eyi nkabone ema ye yeast infection ni ajade nyina me si edroway a friend MSP 30 no juma edima me maso ahwe woso kone kosohwe me maso ahwe woso kone kosohwe na me se opedodo etu a eni yera kwan ya telephone number ne woso
0277 609 644.
me dase makbe honey ginger chips na ginger na honey na chips wake ginger efe chips ni eba choda me patch say ebeti wanum esiesie onipedua mu ema omoja emu esane make enye ne chips ne nkwa ye won powder ne so de anopa osore a wo de aye nsuo kakra warm water bi na wanom oba wonum esiesie wase oba wonum ema wanum ete mo amokom nkrofo nche na mu di nkomo a chese wanum emu nte wase so enye me recommend makbe ginger honey e de amawo ne chips ne so eno so bebia wonam bia no tumi de tu kan mu ukoto kuom na ewo ho de bia sanya wanum ebete bema ema wapomudi usisi mu utwedie mu eyede I making ye wonye wo amanone wo pebi wo amanone a say na ya package no the number ni ni
862-215-2007 862-215-2007
na eba no ya ye kromu ha Ghana ha dia chese ebusu wo shop biare mu but ye number so a wo pedudu atu ananka se wo pedi anka se yuso a eno so eno ni
0277-609-644
makbe honey ginger me say pebi na obedamas
I'm super excited about this ginger chips. Ain't it a whoopee a ginger chips at me power chow. Say enye mape ginger chips dear. Eh? And then I worry. And it is some say ye were in powdered form like this. Ain't it so you'll be opaque green tea to send me near me green tea and I may be a gum. Na se me pese me munch on something so any me sakanwa na marry. Would you wouldn't share no? Google about a ginger and you see the health benefit of ginger. But need just some say the organic honey and our kaho and I yet mape ginger chips myself. So America, it comes in a pouch like this. Into more American yina mubiti me afre
862-215-2007.
Good. Ofra you be deliver yet ya more kama. So Ghana and so be patch of free
0277-609-644.
mape ginger chips dear OBA here.
Michael, what's up with immune system? Yeah, mama Michael.
Pacho, what Tony near?
Ah, let's not go be able to go when you better.
Me ko support my boost phone in our immune system. Hey, that's a Cheval t-shirt. Mato t-shirt. Me ko ba be fan kan no. Ni t-shirt go mama.
Boss, champion, boss. Come so. Mr. Only one.
Okay.
Michael, I'm supporting your immune system.
And your well-being.
Vico 20 is not suitable for children under 12 years of age, pregnant women, and lactating mothers. A quality product from Joy Herbal Center. This advertisement has been vetted and approved.
I'm super excited about this ginger chips. Ain't it a whoopee a ginger chips at me power chow. Say enye mape ginger chips dear. Eh? And then I worry. And it is some say ye were in powdered form like this. Ain't it so you'll be opaque green tea to send me near me green tea and I may be a gum. Na se me pese me munch on something so any me sakanwa na marry. Would you wouldn't share no? Google about a ginger and you see the health benefit of ginger. But need just some say the organic honey and our kaho and I yet mape ginger chips myself. So America, it comes in a pouch like this. Into more American yina mubiti me afre
862-215-2007.
Good. Ofra you be deliver yet ya more kama. So Ghana and so be patch of free
0277-609-644.
mape ginger chips dear OBA here. I'm super excited about this ginger chips. Ain't it a whoopee a ginger chips at me power chow. Say enye mape ginger chips dear. Eh? And then I worry. And it is some say You were in powdered form like this. Inti se we will be pick green tea to send me me green tea and me be egum. Na se me pese me munch on something so any me saka no na marry. Would you wouldn't share no? Google about a ginger and you see the health benefit of ginger. Beni just me say the organic honey and I come and I yet mape ginger chips myself. So America, it comes in a pouch like this. Into more American yina mubitimi afre
862-215-2007.
Good. Ofra you be deliver ye dia more kama. So we Ghana so be patch ofre
0277-609-644.
mape ginger chips dear OBA here. I'm super excited about this ginger chips.
Hey, Magica! Mr. Music Man! Yako, 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 yako. I am restless. I didn't get it. Get it. Ah! Oh, aha! Yako, pay for cover. Bedini. Aye, Shelly Cotel cover here, and I give you. Yeah, I see yeah, come on, I think I shall see. Come on. What God is saying? Yeah, God. When else we check a crowd? I want to borrow.
I swinging beverage. Other way my way. When you say we are crunching. We are crunching from it.
Can I call you the fact Bedmatics? Mind you, we are using the term because of the component. And try to continue coming in Bedina. Yeah, come on and say. Oh, no, Maya. Oh, no, Maya. Let's go, hit your screens. Hi. I'm not doing any 442. I am going to say, hit your screens. Let's go. The letters are ready. Doctor is ready. Today our conversation is going to be bad goziga. You hear that word before? Ebe you Esther were you, Clarice were you, I see were you. On our way out from where you walk on me, you know. Frankie, I say, she can be in so and a Queensy were here, and a Queensy banana network thing that no one can be brown. And then come away the air phone and I send you the post. Maybe some commons at the same time. Last year, you can't the effect of snoring. Whether it's transferable, I mean, the ending command could do it in naivety as you said. Sleeping disorders will have these solids. And the doctor were around. Yako! Hit your screen, that she has a seer in the United States of America and the he was nice in rapping live, and it's the book rapping live and other musicians. And you have to be constantly taught. I did that live in New York.
I makuma mudishi. Fanyom kakresi so. Na mienu sa. Asasi usupayeti yo. People pray why you will. Nothing yet they want to change. I could come more young, yes, so you.
What are you saying? Share the page. Let's do it together tonight. Medical education, psychological education, your sex therapist, counselor, your program here. Dr. Fodder is going to be here with us as well. Let's do it.
Just for you.
What's it? Well, I'm here. Big welcome to all of you. Thank you so much for being here with me. And tonight is our night. Thank you so much. Is it Kodio? Kodio, thank you for coming on YouTube. Our discussion tonight is the effect of alcohol when it comes to bedmatic. The effect of alcohol and sexual intercourse. Is there any negative effect to that? That is what we are discussing today. A story is here already from a lady telling us what she's been facing with her husband ever since she delivered. And the issue is, we're also checking to see if you go through delivery, can your libido leave you? Because she says that her sex drive left her because she had her second child. She had just 2 kids. And once she finished delivery, SVD, the attinka has left. And for that matter, it came to a point where if the husband will want to have any bedmatics with her, the only thing they resort to is alcohol. But it's something that happened with the alcohol. And for 3 months now, she looks at the husband and is shaking her head. We're asking if can alcohol intake affect your bedmatics. Don't forget, last week we were supposed to talk about snoring and we had an issue. And so we left it and discussed that issue. Yesterday, Nana brought me a question, but the lady didn't have a stability. So we didn't discuss Nana's own. So the basic ones I'll clear on the way before Dr. Fodio comes to do the medical intricacies I'll do tonight. There's a serious issue here that came to me just a few minutes ago. And this story is coming from a woman. Her story is that, no, this story is coming from a man, but it is from the wife. The wife is making a genuine demand that they have been married for 2 years now. And according to the wife, before the marriage, they were 2 identical friends. I'm using the word she used, identical friends, which means the 2 of them did everything together. So that's what makes them identical. And these 2 identical friends were together when this man came in to come and propose to one of them. Now, the issue is they said to themselves, whoever wins any of us, when you go into the marriage, after the first 2 years of your marriage, if it doesn't collapse, your other friend must come and make love with your husband and you. They accepted this understanding and agreed to it. So when this man came and this one has won, she was the maid of honor. She did everything that she's supposed to do. Her contribution, because they also said you are supposed to contribute a certain amount towards the marriage of your friend. And these identical friends, she did it. Now they are in their 2 years of marriage. December 15th, according to her, will be the knot of the thing. So she has to tell her husband that you should be ready to have the two of us in bed. The man says, never will I allow this to happen. I cannot look at the two of you having sexual intercourse with you. Me to be end. And the ripple effect is, if you cannot allow your husband and us to sleep, then you have to file for divorce. I asked the man, check if your wife, he said they are not lesbians. It's the last thing they want to do. But it's a covenant that's kept them going. And so whoever goes first. And I asked, so right now that she's in a marriage, if the other party too goes, will she also go and sleep with the other party's husband as part of the covenant? He says, yes. How many times are you supposed to be? He say, for this one, the first 2 years he has to be enjoyed. The rest are determined by the husband who was not part of the deal. My question is, should a man allow himself to sleep with both of these girls, threesome, just because the wife entered into a bet or a contract or a covenant? It doesn't make sense to you. Should he allow this to happen? Or what do you think? Ladies and gentlemen, it's a question on the blog. If you can answer me, you can give an advice. It's part of our sexual communication. The opposite chairman say, "Oh yeah, now for me, no, I'm boom, ache, I'm tafri boom." And see, di and say eka say, "I'm we no the oba ware kan bia ni kunu no oba ware no." Efie me no echi sa ware na ngudi a say be man ene omu ye no nyina ada empem agro e wo mpaso. E so odi omu ye no nyina kosi emre no be man bebre. Enfie me no. Na efie me no na echi no, de besi ne say se be man ne pe a ono be frɛ bosumi bia se mbra na me di mu ye no bu mu a o mema ho kwan. Se si aba kono akọ awade na ase December 15th na enfie me no beba. E je so de to be man ni preko. Ye de to be man se ehene ha ontumi ne mba me no nda empo ye ka ne yire se ne yire da mfimfin o da nkyɛn o ne kwata ebirima ma odi ne yire asan di ne yire adamfo yi o ye made ho na ma ni na saa nhyehyɛ omo ye no nka ho nti onka ho de o fa ho dwane ondi ɛna omo nhyehyɛ ne se be man na ampren emma edie we ambaso de a na kyese ɛsɛ awade na omo kom egu nti si awade egu ehun komo enso beba se wampren on the 15th ya ye ken echire omo anya nhyehyɛ mo wandi mo ho de a na se ye to nkwanta pai ne ya pai yo anuanom ne adofo ade ne yesua yenko yanim de na yenhwe se den na wo so woka koe fa on kyerɛkyerɛ ene wa adwenbra fra onyanko na ka chen se ya bo school of marriage and relationship enumere de mo amunim adult content plus 18 yenko onko metwen yenko. Well, hit the screens no na bomode na fra onyon kubi na ka chen say yaba yanso ye ba ya na yaba na ye ba say dia na nya hwe na ya adesua wo bia wo
anything I may say, maybe I may do it. The other for me, I bet me, I bet myself, my say. I said, I know, on me, it's so much rock on my brain. Me, yeah, because you This part of the air, I'll find it to my body. Not sure so the other that's what I want. It's so very all of you. Don't send me that you are back. I'm proud of so very all of you.
Nana, madam for a while, and I'm seeing my canasta. How are you today? I'm being one. For anybody, anyway, you come and film and people agro and come. Yanko.
Magic and a crossover. That's some cards and money make no doubt. Make a body in the mission. Make a body go. Be the other Maximus was a copy of a day. We are
All right, Yanko. Are you ready? Next minutes down the line, we're ready to hit it. Yanko. Well, if you have an answer, let's do it together. If you don't have an answer, then let's hit it the way it's supposed to be. So I am thinking loud and thinking out very broad that an agreement that this young man was not part of. Should it be an exciting move? Had he tried? Say, would the man you know at the same time? What will be that? Bambo didn't want to catch the head. And now I don't forget a wedding man you know that. I want Papa. Maybe I'm doing something. But I couldn't play. I'm going to me. Face up and say we got the money. Yeah, what is saying? I hear this song. I give me a your dog. And yes, I am on someone to share. Now, I would idea one and I won't give them my account. I had the free beer so Diana. Baby, I say, Baba, and yet, sugar, come on, hey, so I got how you doing? Is everything cool with you, my brother? I see you're busy, so I see you once a while, but you're doing well for me. Yeah, you can run away from this one. You want to cry with me. I don't know chassis. I was able to pay. I don't have a chassis. And I go. Yeah, chakra. Yeah, go. Hey. Hey. Aya. Look back in the building. I say, yeah, one vampire crab, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Welcome to Manchester. Sorry. Clarice, stop sleeping. Get out, my dear. On our way out from where you did. You work. Where you go there, bring your body here. Where are the people? So why is Lisa? Why is my Lisa? For many reasons I've not seen Lisa. Who are they? Mention that, my people. I'm talking about my people. My people. I'm coming to the hey. Luma. On the video now. See money. One couple no see money. Why when I'm in the baby? Let me meet you. Why I don't see more down. Sorry. Hey. You ever see it? Lady Victory. How are you doing, my dear? Morning number one.
Spanking it to
Miss Spanking it to Ayabaluba. Miss Spanking it to Mitiero. Miss Spanking it to Miss Spanking it to
Adriana, Bibiatos. I'm coming through.
I'm coming through.
My church.
My church.
It's on us, yes.
Ade.
My yeah.
Friday night, very sweet to Name. Oh, big potty, and then, addition one. And you know, they say that you hear that, men born about what Obi soon, this I said, then a year was soon. Obi slaps as I didn't know was straight. I had this lion of the tribe of Judah, ever seen a lion of Judah. I didn't hear she, I didn't hear that swore. Yay! Don't go me, oh, don't go me, don't go me, don't go me, don't go me, don't go me. What woman you do that? Everyone is saying, oh, sorry, now when I'm here, when you're saying, Casa, you do, let it be between. I didn't send you what. Am I the first send you know? Look, I said, son, I'm where we are. Hit your screen, baby. I will be hitting screens in the TikTok for hitting. Facebook, share the page with a friend. Thank you very much for you coming on my YouTube. You ready then? Thank you, Lady Victory. Now hit the screens in the and I'm 7. Now 28 the other. Hey, go for ya. Hey, machine. Lady Victory.
Riding me man, it feel like the first time. I'm Italian, because the last time. Riding me man, it feel like the first time. I'm Italian, because the last time. Warning number 1. Spanking it to all you bet to recovery. Second member, I was on you. I'm here, nothing Adriana, Bibiatos, oh, Bibiatos. How come you my true? Who's on a just my year can't know you. Riding me man, it feel like the first time. I'm in your team, the last time. Riding me man, it feel like the first time. I'm in your team, the last time.
All right, thank you very much. What last time the Ayen Kase Lumbas. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, the conversation today is what I just told you. So the friend has entered into a certain covenant with a friend they call the identical friends, and the reason is any one of them who marries first must after 2 years, if the marriage doesn't collapse, their spouses must be in bed with all of them. That is, a man must have his way for the two of them. It's not a 10 that is getting to 2 years, 15th December, and the friend just brought a notice to the husband that this is the covenant I have with an identical friend that you like so much. He's very supportive. The friend comes after the marriage, was a maid of honor. The way they are running together, they act like siblings, but they are not biological siblings. Now the question is, the man is refusing that he cannot give access to himself, his wife, and the third party. We're asking, is the man being fair? Is the man being real? Is the man really being, what does the man wants to achieve? Your wife has gone to do such a thing before you came in. Is the woman asking for too much? Well, this is what is going on, and we want to try and solve it. I don't know if you have an idea. I don't know if you have an idea about it. What is your submission? But before that, can we have a story for the day? And our story for the day, I would love to read it. It says, hello, Counselor Lutrot. I am Alice, 42 years, 2 kids, married for 12 years. I live in Accra. But after my second child, or our second child, that's herself and her husband is what she's talking about. After our second child, this is what I came to face. I found I had a problem with Bedmatics. So my husband resorted to alcoholic drink for me before Bedmatics. This will arouse and knock me off before we can enjoy Bedmatics. In his absence recently, I tried drinking the same thing so I feel honey, but nothing happened to me. So but nothing happened to me. Sorry. So when he came back, he gave me some, and I took a sample of his mixture to a lab, only to realize that there is something in his content called canteridin or Spanish fly. Then I was told that this is a material used for arousal for animals when they are mating. Canteridin is what is in he's been mixing with my drinks so I could have a good arousal for the business of the day. The chemical a chemical that is for boosting sexual arousal, but for animals. What causes a woman to lose sexual drive after delivery? Is asking the doctor. Can alcohol affect your sex life? Can this chemical destroy my system? And how do I tell him I have found out? Note, ever since 3 months now, no affair with him. Please help me. So let her be a baby a chura a friend Alice. What if 42 years old mammy? Oma worry and fear poly do enemy 12 years. Ote in crabontin so and children can be ote. Bossy owo ne ba I tossum ye no chin. Ne niji ewo mpemagro etekoy. Emma na tenka eni hobio. Eba na senti ema ni kunu ye na adwen so mama ne nsan and sana wotumi ene nada. Ampa ye man nsane no ma onya tenka bi ekosoro na bibia ko off the woman say esim say ya yes spanking it to a edia ena yedi but o say e ba na say ntia ma system na ye used to sa de we enti ni kru ni ho ena ye nso person onya tenka ni bike no fanda enti okofa nsana ni kru hwie ma ne bi no no me ba wanom nsane ato aso saa atenka namba nti ne yem ehye ne se me honam na asese ana but otwe eda ne kunu ba ya o man bi no ma no knock you off ade ne ye adwuma nti second time ani kunu no man no e na ode pane echi a friend strange etwe bi to ho ade echi e na ode call lab say yen hwem man say ayemia ensane keka na bibi wom because osuro okoye na ye hwe no omo e wo lab no e kire say ade na onom ensa ewom ba de bi nso ma abrofofo friend canteridin ana omo friend Spanish fly but sa canteridin na ewo ade no na Spanish fly na obema no de France san man fiti asie no ni e super over 50 years ye de boa emmoa ema omo atenka omo duane mu ye de fro duane mu ema omo atenka ba ema omo ye mpem agro ade ba ko nso wo mu nso hu ye ne se ye si wo use canteridin ne sa ana Spanish fly ne sa de ye mpem agro a de ekofa ba ne se ema wa tenka nyankopon de ma wo no eko enti se sia no na tenka na ewudada na be ma ne de canteridin efra ensa ema ne nom na onya ho kwan di no sisia no emsa giatin kan emanako obisa bium se ayembia akwa wo so na wo ba na wo fa wase a etimi ma watenka eko ana a ye fa libido etimi ma ne teko obisa doctor sanso no san bisa nso se ense ya ne kunu asesa ma ne canteridin ana Spanish fly e wo mu yi ayembia ono nsa na ode ye mpema agro a ema bibi tochima e wa brabo mu ana bio esi ye ontumi nka nkire ni kunu ne se de ode mame no ma bon ode akopa hwehwe mu ehu se ampa bibi bo ensene mu mintumi nka nkire ba bosumi nsie emie ensenie ontumi fa no ho ma ne so ne ni ndabio on ka hwe nso nkire no ediye mboa no ni mfa nya adesua enti anwumre ye nkoma ye di nyina bisa se ayembia obi edensa efaw ana obi se watenka ko enti o mesin sembia ma wanoma oboawo ana osew onu boawo ana osew eno ameka se nkomo ibeba so na meka asa no ena me ameba didin di sen umbo ni di mame no friend na mumbo ni di grandma me the friend say icing ode nsembe to nkrofo so ha nkrofo ebe kan say na wa choki girl bi sa a o we ne kakra na say girl ne ba o me se ni concussion ni ba se obi fi na say girl ne be bi fi a no ma ni bi so no on the girl ne man o se o me de o ka chen say untumi en enti a normal thing and you different say oba na mixing na de ono nkasa normal ehun sunsanso ni ono ane dia but we no bear no oba na tin kan ko after childbirth enti ansa na bear man betimi adi no ji say ono oba na anom nsa nyansa bi wo mu say oba tin kan ko a mane mbo na di na obo ni edi wa etisen ono nsa na odi twa etisen Bema wonum bi na de di twa etisen na de bema de di gu man no Spanish fly ana kan terry de na egu ade ni mu no mo mpo dia enti menim de bema nerves na sorry gidigidi sa ba to de bia mremu no ade bia obi abenum na so onim de ono ene ni doctor bedi nko bi sa se na ade ya onu mi ebeto bibi ebeton bibi amana na ebeto bibi amana na ebe man ya tochima wa mu ana ama me dwendwen letter yi ba yi madam fubi e won kran abonten so na onu so ne ho etochima kakra ko ye sedwi ba ya sedwi no ko ye ba oba afie no o se onim di aba batenka ne ko enti atenka ne ko eni kuna de ya ne mobo otumi koto ne se ne koti gina so na otie mu ene ya opetwa bi edi enti ono so bema ne di ni sana ne BP abasoro enkan se ne ho aba na ne BP kosoro enti obisa abema ne se den no hwe abetuma na abema ne se ensa enti ba ne sa no be se mfie num ni no omo num nsa bom ansa na omudi omo but o ka kire me se bibi kosoro na bra bom a osuro so be ko hospital then e koso a o se otewa na wada otewa na wada bonyum yedede obeda anopew ewiao enwumrew obeda edapa ontumi ndaye na se bia oti bedwam a obeda bi na no ensida bo se otena trotro mu a wamfa ne sika na ama ese enya ne na ye ne lorry fare otena uba mu sa na sleeping disorder ni ebeka ni nenti no eme de so beko YouTube akohwe na doctor be yi sansem ni nyina ano but the make say eye say oba atinka kofoma ye bepa aduro bia mane no ye mane nsan no etori bia e atinka ne ekọ ana be mane hu na any time e na on person ne beda emba musumu duebo o kasu de no aka form de yo wakwa wo so ba na atinka ne kọ na watinka kọ royal atinka ne kọ a ekwa ye faso e de agi atinka ne yensa mi ehwe ne yiwo na ohwira wa ho betochima ensa de obi nka se menno opa na wono na se wa wo no mo nsa e de adi ufufu obi e de adi omotu obi e de gari bi anum tea bi a e de wa na wono ba we bema tu no asi wo se o ma won nsa ma wabo na wa fa nyama ye mamba ansa na ye fa won empempi no e de how na me kai se enra na me ka che mu se ayi man san asemi e ba yi na abna kwame ma kwaba boko de yo mati Lisa mi wache bra so enkoma ye di ni letter ye ba kwame de di kan mi bisa asem we ni enko ya ni ya abna na ade wa bayi abna ma ho de fo ba ma abna na no ba ye wa ya de em say mi bisa asem we say kwame mi tu hu dede wo chi debi a dede wo pa me da se de ye bisa ne say Lady Victory me da se adamfo mienu ya omo hye omo ho omo kantem edi nsie se wo abeware kane no afie mienu aware na ngu a ese wokunu edi mu mienu no bom sisi a 15 December no de be si ne se sa adamfo mienu yi our anybody 2 years. Now 2 years ne chi no. Ba kwa e na adwen say e si e di fam. Be ma no so ye di ni di nkomo no si ehene ha. So we di member no won pa ba ko so de da bi. Ontumi nye. Oba no nso se se wanya and she shared that one say bema na o wale ne na ampene e ma mo ndi mu ambom di a e se ugya awade no. Omie no nso nye lesbians. Me bisa say oba ya sem o de akoto bema ye ni mi ya bema yin pray. E wanka obeden ubedi ana we di free. Oyire na ama ho kwan. Kwabidi oh, sir. Shisha over there too. Oh, sir. Yeah. All contract agreement. So you are the reason for the agreement. If the marriage could have collapsed before 2 years, then the agreement doesn't stand. But now the marriage is still intact for 2 years. So the demand is that by the 15th of December, this threesome must come on so you can continue the marriage. And unfortunately for them, the lady in question has been in the face of the man, very supportive. She was a maid of honor because the two of them are close friends. So she's not a stranger. They live like siblings. Ubedi. Now what got to say? What got to so be the meme you know that? And now when you're saying the meme you know at the same time, it is saying what to bring. Okay. Continue bre. Microphone him say continue bre. Now what share be that one kasa na onyonku bi abomuda. Na okan say ekwo. Abra wa yo okwabi ni say we di onye bi da, we pe na onye bi da. Kwabi so bibia wa ye bi we di ice na me say ice dey say wa ye bia abre. Eti onyonko ne che eduma edumi ma me hu ache ma me bra. Onyonko ne say ekwo ne sen say me mienu da wa odi won na ne kwati ni gina so. Sir? Eti enu no yedi ne se utu ana de gosha ana na kwati ne njo. Oh. Hey. Etina say eba no sa udi ba ku wie ansa na adi de etoso na udi omu nyina bom me pe obi a wadi bi da no twa hu fodi nkire me na when anybody because the woman say won say oba oni ono kura po da na eti say na tin kan ba na yi fi ma na waye basa enti me hwe say okay eti enye say ba ko ho be bansa Kwame me bo na abna eti. Hey! Che. Hey, Friday body abna my ye who. Channel. And then so abna one night club was my picking and my feeling. Hey! Hey! Abna sugar crash. Was uncle and then so was uncle night club. On our body much day. Che. Trouble. Abra. Elementary. Abra Jinanio. Happy yourself, Penny. My God. Che. Now, if you have no, or catch him say that you're from a chow, I'm going to call some more. And when you're crying, I say, girls, no quack some more. It's a man, I have boy who I yet to see. Well, a bad day. So you did, I could get any see your banner and never my fear da. The benefit, but they do once this is what makes your wife happy, so that you can the house will be a happy house. Yeah, I think it's okay because nobody can make anybody happy. Me, I can't make my wife happy. I'll do my best, but for her to be very happy, it depends on her. And I mean, if you're a husband and you are against such things, you will suffer. If you carry your wife as a World Cup, you will collapse. Kwame kwa na vekemra eti go ye kwa meeting eti kwame o kire se sa edie no ndi bi da ba o de onya nka ba ye e na brante no ondi wo ondi okay na opportunity mu se e ye nhehye made of na yinsu enya ne de pe ya ba chi ne yire na ko ya tresam. So that's here. Oh, God bless the God. Lady Victory. This is just an introduction to the game. Ultimate Kwame. O network ne koye. Na me kasa nti udi e osi ondi na se woso. Martin ne entwen Kwame pia na edi. Okay. Lady Victory. Kwame mute you ho. Lady Victory. Lady, anti enkomo da hon ye di nkomo bebre by way just a buyer passing through. The man just want to have an answer. This is another be the question. Anti o wa etie. Le yire na koye nhihye say oni abna mo ye tight friends. And I want to when said you worry bia no enfie mienu awade enu na say wukunu no ene mo mienu nyina eda. Obia be ne bia ma ne nyonko. Edu said December 15 ebe. Omawale benya 2 years. Enti enka ya ba ne team say asema ye kan ye emre na so. Enti ani ukunu di hu nkomo. Oni beba ne kodi beba ne ko apai so onye. E na mo hihye ne kire se wampene amma ne awandi omienu wo mpa ba akoso a. Eso ba akugu awade. Maybe so. Wo nyonko ba bia wa ye 3 son abo amane da. Ana wo hwe osunsun a ubetima ye. Onye ana onja na wade ni. Lady meet you.
Counselor, we did man answer in a way, but it can say. Answer no be worry man. Now what's the contract to be to the chairman because in a way without any knowledge.
Okay.
The chairman say, bra many joke. Then one so yeah, 1 minute, yeah, 1 hour, yeah, lip gloss in the moon. Many joke, yeah, one the over yeah, no. To credit and go the percent car, a giant boss swalla. I am liking what I am liking.
Okay.
Yeah, warrior, yeah, ever so okay. I'm sure that Papa Asano would not be so much based on one or no pen of one. And can't get it.
But Vic, let me tell you the truth in this world. Plan B or me and you are not supposed to divide it. What if you tell the party and the party goes out? It means most secret covenant in with a third party. This is something common as here. Only abra ewo secret covenant. Now I catch them say, idea only ewo only abra ntemuni. Enti so be wale odi a on kai say obeye. No see on wale a asem na fiwano only abra no akọ another person or the kind baby say get in the way fool. Na ka me ware no Vic dey na ka me ware no. Na so only abra you say. No sharp my lady. Ow. Musha be lady so. Hey, Abena. Hey. 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 I'm in trouble. Sorry, my people. We're fee UK call Ghana Manania J. Oh, I go move. Abna. Ni pasu a day.
So really, right now, it's to his discretion because me no, more yeah, the me hope. And now, the case I can mention much. I don't think I want, and I'm the no more argument. But I believe that the fair way would have been said. Which still now, Kabeman will be able to give back. Because I mean, how but now say it's 2 years, you know.
So, oh, Debbie, oh, what about worry no? Obi about worry be 2 years in the marriage. Yeah. Except on Kununu, any menina idea. First one. So our in good in 2 years. And Jose. Debbie. I want your lesbians. But I said Bema o wale and dimumi and nina e won paso. Men so me ko ware a chire asa. Enti ordinary ono so konya kunu bi ware a 2 years a chiro bedi no. Aha, omienu antem no. Aha. Sir? I just was say be a kwati so na oyire ne ko a onyonko ni kru dia ne kwate ne so na ope eno sen wo dia no nso a Ow. Eradi Yesu veke. Ow veke. Ebe bomzo. What's that? Obikura go do it. Said sisi edi ma. Wow. Okay. Okay.
I'm getting ready for what is about to come to.
Na what wo nyonku bi a wadi nkoma kire say three some yi ye ya ekọ ne sen. Ah, we broni won. Okay. Okay. It's not just a koye. Wow. Because I never come in him say embawa mo twe krantem. Now so I never come so me hu ni say
at some point, you know, one pet no maybe I know then yeah, said I all them and but I say my man side the end of all who is there will be yeah, no man's land.
Wow.
No man's land. Almost salad, almost
wow.
But also banning you know, really like or no mama me out
as a honor made been say if I say bia empire akona na ba ho a opekote no na ehye onyonku ba ko twem was it etasi
oh that's what I'm saying and well kaka wo etiemu you know me dem abu kaka fine ehye ba ko no do one kamete and at that time me na nanka ehye me be bi so e be so e be ye but and I say once a be ma ba so who di abayo ba ko na be de ne bia be ko nso ka me keke okko wa even if enya no kwase na wo de me
dinacha say ya fa say bia tama ya ji koti na fi unsem no na na no tua utwem a otafiri mu oh eh na say juma we ya be ma na be ya esew se unimi ya menkoyo because me try adwe me nkasa me ho say se na me tie etwa ba ku die kra ye de mame na me famienu we twe me ha me dwen what was here
and me ma me enu ne de tell me madam preach me no ono ni butu be ma ba ko Na baako no nso wɔ ne firi n'akyi.
Enti ene di atinkan be ma mienu ni nyina na kwɔte no nso sena ye bɔ aha sena ye bɔ kwɔte nso de kwɔte de ani nguase ba bi ade no be hye bia na ne beji enti se twɛ
Very much. And about okay at some point, you know, when you chill, mono, a bit of crab, anyway. Or no, or Bemano, and an idea to our water. And a buyer back on to a war, a Bemano, and to the Potino, and so.
Hey. Hey.
Now, a ban, was any or ban, any of way, or only die, over down on a way, winning to any of the union. I was so good money at the baby for your offer, and I have done there was to you know. And piano ceremonies, I will buy a part of one shed and bar, and I'm then they would think that the ones that I'm saying, what or Baba, what did you? The fire must be the Abba. Oh, no, but yeah, and now again from Hannah, no, I said that on I get and one and one. We are trying the best 3 times, but I'll say no part of me, but my money gets so high.
Enti mema mienu dia enti efa say story here reverse say ye koware me ne Kwame Adamfofo ene ya sa covenant no enti e wale wo Vic no na me dey atu anim say e hihye bi e da wo emienu enti enfie mienu na do say me ne Kwame diu reverse so ka be pene ana ompene
You already know that.
Senya wade nbe guo
if I'm speaking for other women, I make their cancer. But I may come and may cancer and then patrol and the fire must wait. Because they are penalty for cancer, which you are one of the at that particular time, which you know how would you know how you may but maybe another about the day.
Oh, also the other. Eja say ekoye say reverse nanka. Na ukunu kwati so. Na Kwame baye ne de so a. Wo ba kire me say de wo peri bi na ya. Me go nye. Me go nye. Me go nye. We did it. We did it. Adia, who by Chiram say, "Yea, I did be Naria Buffy, maybe I'm more feeling." And to what I would get to say, on Prima Yendi. Say, second continent ban. And to me, beside say, once dear partner, or see after the first one. Bearman or pa or be call it. One call it beyond so as after 15th, 2 years need do no dear movie and she shall not cost. But
if you come out and then go back and you're quite but I deal with the other kind of one. She said, the one I could do. As a banner calls one. And you can make us say, yes, and money back to chamber. Back on chamber. Back on every thing. You know, on the 8 chamber. It is a good year. If you are not gave you a common and as a year. Right, what dear I would have a show. Good or one and I did up with it because I bet then you should catch you buy a pound or back up. Hey, come on. And anytime it can come anyhow. And I'm proud. We said, me, I can't create our fellow dead people. And then my
yeah,
natural state of mind. You know, that's a be to be an uncle baby because I'm
okay, and the Sarah may can say Enka contract no ho. Say Berman could be sir. Can it be rejected or say yes? Can it be accepted or say yes? But the one that can never be rejected is the first 2 years. It could be a no for you for the rest of the time. But when you Jimmy Cotton Hona, the idea we had to be the baby. But besides, Sentina down for Bana, you can answer no. Or is she part of their life? Or say yes, she was a maid of honor. Or come home, say, see, I cry, Nikruni in the Papa, Nikruni in Shishawi. Nancy, after 2 years, no catcher and said, this is what is happening. Take it or we are divorcing. Yeah, that's their covenant. And to the Osio Mundi, that's one being say, a chili de Jacudi. Okay. And then topic no sober, but main crab now. Abne, what's the story now? Abna seven come. Hello, Abna. Oh, Gas Abna. Hello. Oh, Brana behind. And the Mbisa, Nana. Boko there. Good. Now, and command that passing ye. Only shall send him story. No, that's your quality. On your day. Ana one ka be de what share onyon ku bia ka so why three some da ana wa na wonim say three some ba de chi na three some e be si so da asembisa ye meet you okay no I see a corner saying now who the wagin sisia by mistake with my head. Oh, game I actually one cabe. Oh, are na sana Vic so can Vic just one shot or deep 20 billion said the other one. And the daddy bebo. Because Vicky just go dinner yes and the other one as well. Hey. Usu shia be dwane ana. Me. Na me ba ko no kra me hu an ye de ba ko be ka ho. Me honey be problem no. Eti nana wo de ane say ondi ni sa na ma wade ne nkoso. Wow. Eti o se oni be mana nana ye hwe o hwa ho se o da ma mienu ntema ye jojo betumi. because Obama is sorry and now we are G. I go away the near 2 of me share. It's a poor be away bida. By a chess and a yadding. Yes, in man what I see there, and yadding cry. Sir. Oh, when you design, it is a see when you design. That's a see when you design. And I'm just a way to be that. Kwame just said, the okay, just a way to be that now, or an FE. Yes, where to be that, or FE. But who shall send a dear Tiana? Who met my end, she share no wedding. Okay. And a single bed. You've Janana no Gasa. Why be power? A double bed. You or try a see at your bay, Daddy Okaka. Sir? What have been a catcher or say a camera? Now, son of Vicky, you ever say, or you didn't tune in a wounded, and in your tune wood. Once I just said, that my transfer check. Now you did a flat tea back. Now piano, honey, wait. Now you're funny, sir, and your conform you didn't have to say abandon in a chiliba, only an hour to another bad day. Through where I walk before, through and before. Oh, I'm not a nightclub or Kosovo or the girls. Is it an audio YouTube on the one? Okay. Okay. Matthias. There be na only in Adam Panazo. I just go for you or bad come home for you. The venue is their house. I can't follow one. Hey. I don't know. Now I'm just over here now. I see a jump from us over here, and I got it. Oh, man in the chair now. I don't pay address a man in the chair. Over so many by poster that day. Ah. Hey, sir. Ah. I didn't say, Nana, I tell you, only deeper. Oh, and you got this one. And they shot. And they are on and tea or home. Sir? Hey, Namina, you know, yes, I know. I can't see you know, yes, I know. But tell one I say, but Nana Atias here. Nana my Atias here. Say, dear, need be bed, a chair, yati. Youth. What do you saying? I don't know if you say why you be there. Oh, yeah. And I want to go. Let's have one go. No, and she shall say, and mammy, no can term the sense in CSA. What ya walea, ye crunu, in fear me, no chair, what didn't you? I saw ye crunu, omudi me no woman passo. Once. Let Tom promote to me, Fred. It will have a confess here, but second one, but it is your first nickel. On no middle one. Now, middle one, and chin. Or Belmo with you also still. But a minute national 15 December, 2 years national. Ah, I said, Kedia Koso. Any I catch a bearman, not bearman, and no shakara. And see no dear nature say, Bearman, I'm plenty, I said, Ugu, dear. I do go out in a journey. Who saying? Nana see a train kunipa, a train kumbeba.
It is a way the highway the high. I make canal, and I have no bed for single bed. What you say? No way that way the weapons to me a baby messes.
Hey,
it's what the Musa way to see it now in the pedimo. I will not be nice after the amount.
hey, Nana Sana one who came. I shall Uncle Jas, Uncle G, as a mamma.
Oh, boss, you know, no, so what it a fresh in the camera. It was a we last before we look at the other way than I said before. No one watching you. Maybe what of it now, I bet you continue. So they know what of it. I feel was a 40 minutes, 45 was a fee. No, for one, so continue. I think I'll go better yet. Rather than say what did we go.
At youth, the Aban said, is a Udin is Anna, what in him. Eh? Oh, you've network name, you're correct. Go. No, there's noise behind you. No, are you on the street or something? No, are you on the street? Hamza. Charlie Mamio. My daughter says, why now? No. Okay. Nice will do it cheaper. Okay. 80 and command say I wouldn't you for the say a bad the amount. But the woman is say I want to be good engu when I do. And I say a training what? Okay. That's nana be a training school man and perform best of your tresam. I say when you're first student, you've just so best. Nayan Koyanim. Okay. It's nice that no crab are called now today and say medically ye didi and sana ye di we and sana ye didi. Okay. Okay. Eti ene de na say say ya de born at was say abrante no ondi. Okay. But me Vic as small kind hono me de kwadun bi mu a. O se wan hwe na e bia edu ne yire ne so na ne yire ne ko na be ma ne kwatenti se na kotia e betuma affect your mo ana. Aha. When a big day I didn't quite say, if I say what to you know, wouldn't kakra, or got years shot, media be. And I was some sa air dream who said, Yashi, Mintra. Now, young father said, a do so say, but I couldn't say only on what I see be no coin a year, the no penny be. Why they go to me in car. Or can you get it? They be all cow, but the woman said, a becker team. One shot a rebel. Oh, a dear is on to be in the digits and a down for no edema. But about how they be your own quartier. Or I am to share a candy yanka. Hey, Nana dear, who for about what is so. Obidumie, hey, odo ebe ma come out. E ade ka krepe na aka, okwati so ka kranka me se na kan ba ba. Ye be du hu agura bo afili. Ana niti da obo so a no be kan se mi te say, enti ba manyi a ne kwati nya kase abiom a. Wo san komanya ni wudi a. E se odwe hu mienu. And community yebisa say enti be manyi do here na ne kwati gya ni.
Hey, and I said, no, on am 80s.
There be obisa wo. So I say we hu say kwati so, but ontumi nka nkyerɛ wo. Enti yebisa wo scientific question.
Okay.
Enti obisa say enti be ma bi di sen na ne kwati gya ni. Na say o people minimo. Ade na obisa. O de bi so. Na musuo nka na kokasa ade mi kwati so. O de bi. O de mi kasa. O ade na agya ma ho. Musi enu di nkoma nya do. Mi kasa kwati so. Na kwati we so. Bra me bread ji. Obwa kwati so.
Guys, la me ni me sa de ni me ma fa bi dia wo.
Dia wa say kwati so ano.
Oh, na say ma wari ku ye na sa de.
No, o yire si kwati so.
On catch me me wo ha bu so on the former boyfriend. Me kwa me nu e kira me hu ye.
Sa.
Me ko mu sa advantage in the former boyfriend so no we.
Okay.
Enti e ba twie wo fie o. Me hu a se o chiro ni wo guest house ha and so ni wo ta ha o ba de fie 6 years. On nam.
Oba na fie 6 years.
6 years. Oba fie na the last born wo 1 year. Sisi boy na 5 years. O ja kwaro. Me was 3 boys.
Ena o si de eti okọ en se kwati so.
One can't tell me, maybe people go to one more and no that would say the former boyfriend the quarters your pen.
Oh. Ena wo su kwati so na de na akọwale no.
I mean some you so offer the case. Me na me share na be fine.
Na no krese kwati so.
Oh, be damn it normal it means yes that is
Normal na e den. E amema bubu ye ni mase. Debi ukoti eya no krese ukoti so. Debi na ka se normal, den na aka, den ni normal. And you guys say normal ye den. Now baby anka na ka obayi ko ye.
So oba and I make us say time me who says sir and I did it to now okona now so I know you can only the former boyfriend you can
It is the time who say ukoti so na okọ na e too late.
That man me tie no ko no e fifi because you na for bio na for me na ka che me say I don't tell na na ya no the former boyfriend na for say na on because on no kwati dey they are doing on the you
On pa kwati body wa wo miensa.
3 boys.
Na wo gidi se udi na udi ni ye. Se na aka se etwa de onya udi ni ye.
Ebia, says okay.
O say
Because maybe my idea no know, but still be all over officer me idea. Then I'm just one of first one the back them, second one the third one the wet. Did you saw that? I didn't bother about me what it is.
e we de enya obeti mo. O yiri na wa dwane kọ no nsem ye kase. Na wo ya ade.
Me ya ade anka it be 11 years. Debi no debi na ya wo kan de no she that. Say uno man the area. We be some question.
Kafra.
Oh that. And so no the area also be some say na odo be yes say we dey you that. I don't say communication no man in kasa. I don't say no. Would me say me pay ya fashion area we dey see kon. You about me do now we are also for learning. Because we do we are between so a concern up to year I say. Also depending on the casa.
You know the man kasa. Ejina chese na chese kwa UTV na se no kura ne se wa no abon na so tumi wo ye. Me moy. Oba na say me moy. Ah, oba ne mo na say na wo moy. Na de na wo so wan say. Oh, so they can say. Oh, say I didn't do it bia. Do worry na worry. Now person will popularize. Oh, what? We know that oh, the honey to me and chess, not just say, not say UTV, a do baby no, a do baby no one say, wow, and yen queen who dear while they kept. This an outcome. Oh, and the big dear cancer as again, or this over as a not a one hand. No, Nana, I can't not would dinner man hoba. Oh, yes. Because you see, that's I mean, and not okay. You see, Oka said Baku Crown who so na edi me no ba. Obana oh, say Americano. What's it you get to us? But the American said, "You are Banama, one year, no, except 1 year. If you say, will be a group will be yet one shop. I don't know, no, I can't add the action. I mean, this is one casana with some on another. So you will use the Pabno to Kua. Well, we was no one casa and will performance I would get what thou about our way. How do you feel for yourself? Do you think that we will get the one shot with you? And now, I have some more time and my own say back for a woman to know. But then who may be a tower back for their own to know statement. But then who say, you are and I said, none to a banner and a month of that. Oh, and yet, the organic can it. May I dear pa between what don't know Nadi? May I dear papa? Then I don't know about the and some percentage say, me, I dear, but they farm ban you know, boss that. And I dear my that. Then what you back? You know what you mean. It's a second time. What you back? You know, back with them to you, but says I'm going to be fine with that. The year back with that, you know that. And I make a next about statement. Men can say, back who could I won't because I come here and say, oh, Baba, for nothing, no, for Na say record ni kire say ba ko ohun so obi di kotikesi agene yire allow ti ase obi di kotikesi agene yire o no see you see you the kotikesi na agene yire well big what else here yeah the kotikesi agene yire 11 years
because as well as and they say we are uncle Ghana member no come worry member so worry so go use it this adina na enya na go ye wo dey you so go use second day enya wa sema wo dey ho dem wo dey say you want to go and no ya sound and you the one dey open another way ya sound dey o bia adina ti do go ye what you say They say one Saturday also go where the advantage be found any car of the one who look at an or packing them up. They see one Saturday of the farm, maybe not make the last one of the car farm. And I make all come this chance. I can't run away now. Who has so better say your elbow and run. Wow. And it's a rich house. And just say, be nice and answer to be. The another look is the people because of course, they say, be only Bedmatics contrast and also or the cabin. Or is that it? Or Octane Cabin or Faluco.
Na wanga sa cabin na uyusu
Me. Oh, maybe you atosu.
Who today? Who today? Who today? Who's today? And I come in here to be found. Where mu kotiswa? Who's you atos? Car kitty kitty. Eti 11 years, she. 11 years no. Unko pe na chikwan. Well, I'm trying to night club about I'm trying. I'm not the Echo Night Club.
Me say, and often 6 years. And then I make up to go and
Hey, na o wale na mote wo se awale fo na mo wale. What? But Osi Nana for na some more kind what catch him penny for? O mami ye den o mami so etikoti ketu ahụ no sorry ye na de wedi ne mami da
According to the auntie, I say o mami ni mema for na wo onu ni bra pe no mo papa.
eti ne auntie ni ejimi for ne girl dem auntie ni wa jimi onim nyansa wa bodam because asema ba ne ye ka na se ne mami ye sa ne mami ye den ne mami na awale na oni mema for na awo a e mema for no baba ko enye na wa wonya awale no nti na oka mema for ena ne mami de wo ye se mema for no baba ko na wo ba wale no eti wenya mema for awale nka obenye obi awale no ne yanti no awale ne yanti no awale enti omo no mo hwe o yire no enti ohunu ti se ne maame
Power on.
Yes.
Bluetooth mode.
but the ne ba ne kan de ontie se okoti so eni ontie ho enti no kura ne yen kan no kura Vic ene ne nkasa me ba 1 minute
Suboni say, me dey no fie, and I'm not getting the farm, and the car, and I go Casana. According to Rossi, I'm reporting that a taxi driver and I'm part of my work. And I'm telling them my police was way never found. When you can say, be a Casacasa, and a police for the frame and tell us you. On your Uber driver, or just your plastic driver, or no, enough for no, and over for you could now. And it's about the Coyano. I'm sure maybe you. And wow. I was the problem. I was by no. Go by on with them. Yeah, let's just exactly. Was an competition with you know, when did you say the oil? And I make us say, yes, I cry. So I worry. It's you who to be joke who say, yeah, because the answer of the cake. People sometimes get me beside. I would complain here. So anybody complain here, no one say you have to be honest. There's a one complaint, sir. Nana, who you be? No, catch us on what we don't want to discuss on what you free. Emma, Omuna Crocro. Waiting a vino, that continuation, then till it down Cocoso. What you say? Now, Crocro, oh, me that's it. Then never hear me say, what think I could have when he said there was a con. What you say? Your body, the one car, just a should be some common drink come over. Nana, when you are your Yaya, I would drink. Indeed, I would just say, dear Obama, no Obama, or buy it, be ye. Enter a minute, yes, you know. Because, say, I mean, you know, complete conversation with a council of one over why and I said, with your lord. Well, with the industry, yeah, but it's your registration, council and the school. I read you. I said, when I see you, or long as I saw a call. You food the industry, you have a peer registration council and Abra school. Why? Yeah, Abra school. But you see, this I will be a simple down. Imagine any other ever do.
Anytime you know, Piana, you morning or morning. So, a book with or baby to the Canada or
because Burma caught with the me.
Yeah, a honor the Covacho, a honor with someone, Mamma, yes, 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 to say. Sabi, idea me, a better to our human make us in the day, so we can want anyone to do with my Sana, idea, idea, to say, made to be, yes, and I'm all kind of an answer, we wouldn't say, the culture, and I find. So, they're only the best now, they say, now they can say, because it's the journey, and yes, I need her. But what I'm also saying is that I am judging so much more. You're not a hand of me, maybe a hammy. For me, men or a hammy, all the meeting. If you are the TA, nine. If you are not a few group of a kiss a bit down, or baby to what they are saying, I said they're normal, who go to a tea already with the I didn't die. And the Democrat and my mother. And to me, Opiana, Opiana, I deal with. And the other is saying, I want to say, well, no, dear, if you are not going to know, I'm going to go you. Sure, someone else I'm for one, I must say, moon from my idea. One in a chamber hand, one in a chamber, and I wouldn't say it. Send an idea. I know I'm going to one in my head. I put genetics. I'm going to be so. Oh, papa, and I told Bishop, and you be every shower say, Abranti. Open, yen ye or the abbey, yen penetrate. I'm a walk up in 11 years later. Nothing, water, ever speak some money, waiting for you when you got over one. You are not the hawker, and just here. This is something different. So, what do we get? I don't anyone will be an answer. What do you mean? I tell you, therefore, what do we and a copy of an energy and I don't think that's
and it's not can say. Oh, yes, I know if you know, if we shall form a dinner to make your way now, we are more for because we are so dinner to go away. Yeah, only the year of a car, a Thomas.
The question is, you see, I'm going to know your man down all right. Don't go back now, that was the end, and so now, how are you?
I'm sorry, I don't know if you are maybe a memo.
And but only a catano can't come up a car or court.
So, what will you call what you would be a grown actually?
And the men for Castle and Yassam, nothing that was what we are. And your family, a deep support, I would see you also want your freedom. Look, I will put down in a bed. That's it. That's one only said it, and come maybe a bear master on the sea, and one answer, one who said, I didn't know by it. I don't know the cook, I may want to say, why are you? But I also think I cannot catch them so we are them in June. You see, I want to know. But over men, no one can for back of all. After worrying, I don't know.
I don't know what you feel so I know. You were customary. And they were audience.
I know,
it is a way and the customary law there. Because under customary law, but ordinance is a copy.
And it's also much also managed for army, the one.
What I say, it is a kind of Malay and Busha show. Not a customary here.
No, by you. And I get an air from them or bow. Don't want to get or bow or not. See how much I said, none on the and that's from the Papu.
Mostly, no certificate to me at the mama was solid. Mostly, no. Then I got nuts. Remember, the moon that young kind.
And you say, yeah, young kind.
Church, you could get to me through a buying a home.
I'll buy you, yes.
Nobody at church home. If you want here, one here, mostly no church, you could get ordinance certificate.
Oh, the city is obviously, you know, after 2 years of court, say, of a fan crowd. If you do court, and I judge you besides say, who be fear like 1 year, club a map, shall grant us 3 years. I didn't say me, I'm running from mouth. And the judge, young fan crowd,
Okay.
I don't think I'm quite woman. It's a woman, only man who quite was Fridays be out to leave a farm. I don't so want to be yet. And see, as I will court up to now, to me, you quite say, you're going to buy. You say, oh, what I say.
Okay.
To be look at still our court.
What I say, 5 to 6 years ago, you will proceedings. What I say, your proceedings are over to a trauma magistrate. What I say, now you're inviting your number. Now, what's the 2 reasons you clear the reason why a person would divorce a marriage? I think the counselor is the best person to help you, my brother. Yeah, follow counselor. Now, you be saying about friend about your now.
These are some of the things that sometimes mean your mama. Yes, that was done as a mama, but this woman is still your wife. And you may be a American. What a hold on a semester. Some is a bear man at the one on a picture and I'm
Oh no, I guess I mean,
I don't need to say it. You said it, you want to get some of the toy paper. Oh, yeah, they will bear my yet if it's now when you're maybe 2 years. There's no two ways about that. If you know them in the toy paper, I never said so. I'm a buy and I want to say. A branch here, I walk a branch here, we didn't have what you and you will be one of us and me a bear, I didn't have make a thing. Anything in I am lady or your bar. I don't have to say, let me your bar for you to look at your bar. But you may kind of say, Papi, what are your bar? And she asked them on find them, it is what you say. Yeah, and I will say, who are really dear back? Dear, dear, once and sign class had, yeah, and come tell the whole city. But I said, okay, I would cheer me. It's a muffin fire. Your bed would have baby and you know. Yes, Uncle some will make no one wants me for worry, won't want to make a want me for worry. You cannot. But you're better over to that with your one. What was me and for worry? Come about bed or back for such with your what yet. And now we are there, I would be sorry. Say, oh, the event, you know, my wallet, and so on. Or by the but the American say, empounding me. I'm not really thinking about that because I don't know relationship about 3 or 4. Relationship is relationship. Don't worry. Yeah. You see, I don't know. My person Obama, where Jawan will cast it will be a baby fan or wow, other fan or the cook was a fan in your mouth. I knew the watching in my Kakama, Bema party or so young. Then go back, then maybe you could. I hear me try and say, maybe the air and my uncle in the so much. Oh, Mamma, exactly. And to come my air now. Siamo. O pese o chilese. So nano. Oye uku o ya woyele no. Ine we ono na asese sia o kita wu. Na wo be ma ina o kita wu. Ye be kan pa no wo ti ma ti kakara di. Na we be ma o ba e ti wo chi. O ma di ye. Oh no. Hello, I'm good. Oh, o be fi woncha all this time. 6 years of them na working. That's a long time to oba. And I bet I will do and change just like that. I think really actually say, if you may, yes, I think I'm my issue, and I see another thing. On my time, we bunch of the who call them out at them out. See how they can't anyway. Okay, I want to walk so long. Oh, man, it's here. The ones who are for your obi and a obi this year. They are short. I don't know what I want, but I need to be sure. So I brought you a prayer with nothing. Or be thankful young for them nothing to say out nothing. What's your mother come? And what happened when Charlie, I'm sure that they going to the show. So also your business. Don't think I would now have get out to how I don't know who said, oh, me, I have it. And do the council about one to me. If you are not dedicated, one morning chill. But my brother don't sit around now. I think say Papa the best person to help you. Because I order as a party, my brother, and then you have someone, you have a long way to go. Only long way that I don't know about the water. You can do a long way, but you cannot love me. Also, you have the water and then run to it. Hey, well, hey, this year to about them, I know what they are worried with. I don't know what to call. And then if you are the father, is the one that is there. So why ordinance? Why ordinance? My brother. So why ordinance? Since and also the clear registration, man, Papa. Now, over class, the church of the crack. Oh, the church of the crack. Nothing can, Papa, their son of son. My kids die. But
oh, say quick point kala ka se me bon wo hana mate. What does here? My way nature score.
Watch a modern nature score.
Na me the idea si just refi. Eti me tia na me kai say ade eja no down but chale maybe I do it and I'm nim lika kokko ye be ni ba kwa setira mo fan chem obi si onja oba no nko but we sure say youth TV wait my job an because o catch say oba no dey bia hu no area no mu I mean I don't understand. Nasa wa mu na nkasa no oba bia mpel. Enya no kre. Enya no kre. Oni ankara bi hihyo anso no ware bi bisa no. Youth TV, oyire na your first girl ana. Na oyi. After Eric, what it? And to oyire na gaso be to mu keke. And to onyem ye na akoya ne ho ade. Enti tama osu adwuma ni nyina na ukwati so asa. Ena make us enti na say wa hwe na akosu adwuma ni nyama ne de. Ena say obeto mu keke no. Menti ase.
It's be by Haron and Beshiano. Like, the Bahayana Beshiano,
5 years na anche. Ena wanyem ansa na wale no. Wodi ni kosu adwuma 3 years. Wodi ni kosu adwuma 3 years. Wodi ni twempra 5 years. Ansa na aye wadin so be ware. Ana opa ocho se ware.
Osu adwuma ni wie no. Ena me bisa no say are you okay or say yeah betumi continue or accept it. Bia so na me kwa me koi.
Sɛ de na sɛ wan kasa mu no uma ne su adwuma no na ɔsu adwuma no esan sɛ open na wale no.
Yeah, that was agreement say.
Enti kasa obeto mu keka. Ye nyina ye kasa bia wona na ahia no na ɔtɔnka na odi no fa no.
Na me just say na we kasa we first give it to me just like the last
Abina ufi tesa no aba no ufi tesa no aba na wo ge bi dada.
Oh na all the number
Guess. Na say guess na o share o ma bre say na kwoti so ba mu na mo nche.
Busy where they are super also short along. With your beer on the star. It told me the internet say we shall.
O si e waden.
Yeah, funny sir.
There be brofo na kan be si esua. Vic, what did your kan? O si then shorter long and then. Shorter long.
Shorter long.
Shorter long.
Because of time is a
And that's a shorter long. No, what the other shorter and now long.
Yes.
Shorter long. No, now the other shorter and now longer.
Then which one is she choosing? So maybe she went for the longer. What I have, I think it's okay.
No, anytime you tell us it's okay, I don't understand why you use it. Can't you tell it's wrong? It's big. Why do you say okay?
No, you see, God gave us what we have.
Have you seen your penis before? TV, when we got it down. We don't have business when we got it at the anchor. Well, it is a UTV. Who person go for a banner Sunday bar, and now one person in the baby. Do you want to marry your wife again? Oh.
ordinance marriage, based on similar kind.
Uh-huh.
I did under customary. Ordinance.
Yes.
Yeah. It was ordinance. That's what
Oh, them the ordinance, the essential. The policy of breaking out. I mean, after 1 year, now our dear Embra, ya di go our dear no. Debbie. Say, let me just say, under ordinance, no. Our dear, what transit after 2 years, what we go our dear. Say, empema grow any neglect, sexual neglect. A bro so close to 18 months, which means that's go our dear. Evidence of infidelity with evidence. And your mobile phone, and your pictures. But we are faber, be a good in those kind their evidence. Which we call. Now, Obian in a tier, what you fear, or just say 6 years in what you fear. He has too much. He has too much if he wants to press charges or make a demand for divorce. I mean, it's there. So there'll be a reason why he doesn't want to do it, but he has too much that can be used for the divorce without a woman. Because the first thing is that when you accept the rate, they tell you that you have been given 8 working days, excluding the date of receiving the ref, that you can respond, or judgment to be passed behind you. That's the law. To respond to the rate, or judgment to be passed behind you. So it's not like you see a champ to pass judgment. Because anytime there's a conflict that you think is resulting into divorce, seek for counseling first. Don't seek for legal redress. And especially anytime you're seeking for counseling, make sure that you seek for counseling from somebody who is a professional. Because a professional counselor will have the knowledge of what the legal tenets and the legal procedures may be, so that you can know what to do. Because I didn't own him say no obane nango obane wale oya oyire ungo gune ndi oya oyire o BBC a ye be hwehwe and as see awakọ abusuafo ho a on no say obane anti ohwe ne say dientia or yes I say sana no mama. I mean that's one of the most stupid things I see families do in my life. When there's a problem that must be solved, why do you attribute it to other people? The fact that mama on mema na. So you are telling the husband this. If you knew from the beginning that the girl you are giving to this man, the mother's character was nasty, why did you give this girl to him? I don't know why some people are like that. We deliberately wash our dirty linen in public just to have sympathy or what? How can your son-in-law come and report your daughter and you tell your son-in-law that this is how the mother was? So, and your son-in-law is not marrying the mother. You see, our mindset is full of evil. Because if you are the one who have raised this girl, and that's what I wanted to talk about. According to UTV, the mother of this girl gave her to the auntie. So it's the auntie and the husband that took care of this girl that we're talking about. And this girl has such a character that you are discussing. So who raised her like this? Who should be blamed? The mother didn't have time to take care of their daughter, but the daughter grew up with you. And here is a case that a lady, the girl that you have raised up to be that woman, UTV comes up to come and pick up the girl and take her to go and learn a trade for 3 years, keep her 5 years, comes to pay her bride price. When there's an incident that the lady is not performing well, she's left the house, the only thing you can tell your son-in-law is that this is how the mother's character was. I mean, I think you are stupid. Yes, we cannot blame the mother. Because how do you say we should blame the mother? On what basis? I've come to marry a daughter from you. Then you are telling me that the character of the lady you gave me is the mother's character. So when the lady was living with you, what were you inculcating in her? What were you teaching her? What were you telling? What they are doing? Go get my hair can answer. Why do we always want to avoid blames? You know, so that we'll become the perfect people. If this is not your child, but happens to be a child of your aunt, your sister, and you took care to take care of her, I don't even know what you did. Because according to the guy, he went to pay so that she goes to learn a trade. So time was share no nyashe. And man go so ejuma. Enti hwe be na hwe no. Woman baby die man bia ni die. Na wakwa wale na wale na nya. Wo nka nyansasem na de wo ka ne se suba wo mu ene ma me suban. Ade na we e before san kwase ade aden e wo ye hu too much o. De bi asemba e be pe hu mu aye no. Ni e ko show bi. Because I'm passing the okay put no correct. Say any mama na bisi bra na obo or the mema 9 hour and kwala nsia ye hum omo papa yate ase. But odin kwala yi ba fie. Wo na wo bo ho safo hin na ka se wo na ahwe. Na che se de any mama kura beji se ena no ewo awade yi mu wo na age ye. Enti na branch e bitumi ba ho no. Na wakona awade na anye yi. Who be one more catch it? Maki. What man is calling me? I'm live when I finish. Sorry. Tio, the American say, "Who wash up from? Who no mama bofran enye ndunyam ni abewale no." Yes. And you can say we life. You see, I'm feeling. You see, then you come back and tell everybody, say, "No, I mean, need to buy. Until no, need to buy." Now, what is it? Minim Emma, de big Emma, dene ham. Go on, what is about from?
It's easy for us to say, you know, and it's not your mammy.
Namo. Yes. Oh, my child, in your life, in your life. It can't be na macho mo fan orado. Yo. Sadia no akaye ho because here can some bemen see ya una asie said the papa ni mama di omko wo ye went to me amba ye hu omko an. One of those men omo baba ene abewali. So one to me na wanka na ka guy you benya bia wale. When you make people feel that the family that they came to marry is a useless family, you think that you two are respected. It comes as on one wali and I'll say I only need kunete. Oba auntie no say wali.
Okay. Yeah, mom.
And as I say oh ma. I said when I feel mama obi na akoswe na amakosu adwuma. Na said then I am man. Woman, and when you feed people any day. And ti ama guy so nam no. Ne kwati eswa no ndi hu dwuma. Na adwene say oba na eni sube said yes is na ma metie. So you can imagine he will be working and telling other people the same thing. Well, he will just be telling people say get away there is na ma metie. Ni ma me po owo no kura no. On the member nine now. You see that kind of I mean it's one thing I don't like. I don't know. I mean, can we deal with the people? The soul that sinneth is a soul that must die. What I say? Etini pana wire bonino. Yentie ni plight. Or see Beman or Warren ni kotiswa. That is the contention. But it's not whether the mother was able to stay in marriage or what. And I know most people are in marriages today that the marriages are not working. They are dying in the marriage. The men are maltreating them. The men are behaving stupid. They are doing all the nasty things in this world. But because their mother divorced, they want to stay in the marriage to keep up appearance so that they will not say that they are repeating their mother's thing. Are you marrying your father? Why would you have to die because your mother didn't marry? Your mother decided to walk out of your marriage. That's why she's alive. The one is your 10. You are refusing to leave because if you leave, it will become a stigma that everybody who goes to marriage. I mean, you are 6 girls, and all of you are going to marriage. 5 of them have come back home. It's left with just you, and your marriage is worse than what they have gone through. But still, you are there. Still, you are there. See what the man is doing to you. See what you are going through. But yes, keeping up appearance. They are making statements for you. And why are they and honestly speaking, won't tip papa. Madam will be there. Okay. Imam, when you not say papa, oh my jatum, you won't be man like dead then. But Bedmatics Jimmy Subia. Or ya boy be crank. I mean, my boy by describing it to be. But son or Banaji so sa send him a best rom no ko. Na say Bedman man lorry fair. Efe enye nhye. But what say ba besra no ko avik eye fe so man bibi. Oba do ko bia na bi say man ko umbe bibi man no. O se obi na nka chen say na so oba no ye nhye say o lorry fair e de ko de ba. Oh my God. Obien and look at you and say, so mamma ban and she say or glorify the co. I deba. And your car will cram me de. No banner con a bag mu ako yiska. No, they are bread mamma say, ma, bacho. Come last me for man of faka. Oh, sir, oh, Miramidas you. So the lady painted a picture that the mother thinks that my daughter has the best marriage. Jimmy Benno. Now buy be an kunu copy Ghana. Okodu Ghana hono. And all corner na yidi dia man so kwa farmer me mami. Ya fan say o mano ginger honey chips on fanko. Okodu hono di ginger honey chips no come na asi ba say oba wa say me fam bro. Oba na dwen say at least ni kunu kon mami ho dia or the ginger honey chips no kwa anye ye krampo. For the $100 you be so mama me say ma also jiwe or call your ginger honey chips no kwa no say ma yo enti e be hia me call me crowd no fifio. And the chairman, my friend said, hey, Ukunu Baho, or the ginger chips, but I must see you. Oh, why are they? But I see your car, Metenenka. And our friend Ukunu say, ah, come on. Now, Okwa, the one who had the win command, one man is she. Or this one face can't count 7 family.
Stupid man.
The right word, so a stupid man. A fair, and yes, shit. Debut. Vic, never do her a fair. Yeah. Jose. Debbie, I told you, and maybe what Jimmy, the almost some fine boy. Na body we shave it kama. Or come bro foot to say kwasia. Our 2 master's degree. Our future. Our 2 masters. Our future ambition to travel. Or so be a bank. Or a technician. Our connection. When in na microphone say wukuni enye ye die bi.
Sometimes I am sure Papa and Musa. Baby, my book here to be a pass up looking at the police if you reach that's a crab because we have more. They have a house.
When a Bedmatics, we are now call hospital. I say Miniska, trying Miniska and call hospital. We are you. When a Bedmatics, what that Yalian Paso. Now the prescription Bassi into a drew. Was that a Ubo Moniska also? Bedmau.
Man, I got to get you up with the change.
And as some Bedman some got to do you. And to be sound say, dating almost but almost because Oma painted a certain picture to the family that this is the prim and proper man. That's the problem. It's your daddy, mommy. Yeah, catch any mommy say, Eti, a Debbie, according to one story, not Debbie only fear. None mammy have a sraw. And a ball a rabbi buy. And the ball around the bear fear. I see a tia only hope it you. And or friend in his son can mammy call ball, nasty dine, coco, mirror. And but your obia ba ha or see or she share or ye only her. Now I'm so see ball a binti. And a Bedmani P over to say baller. Was it what he said, Bedmani catch a branch and say, baller and you mutia. And he didn't need you and you knew our uncle. And then the mammy, yam shin. And just so by fear the mamby's and say, Ne fear hanya mano. Nikunity or nutia. Was in Tamara and the Bunny Bien and oh, say, oh no, Chia be of you, or say a nebola rabba. Who couldn't the Nikun, you say, when I say Tia Wallace come. Ma. No, I did throw my insane pure. This carry man says, send me to your ball and empty. May they add the empty and throw just to defend a man. Vic, me say, I buy a big case. Bearman will sit down war at den time a bearman. Na almost you wanna light is son, not bearman and friend. Can you answer a bonnet? Or then I will back up. Oh, now your phone will ban you. Can you answer a bonnet? Aplanusu years. Oh, nya can you share dear? It is an Iscanian to Canyon. Also, I know a friend. What a can, pan, ball a can.
ya no on na kasa me fa sa bia e me se na abrante di sika akọ no ha $50 akọ ba no ha $50 na oka according to ọba na eji no so mo fa no so ti ọba so ọba pa e na same okay na me tie na we na abrante na ko Ghana eja net ni ba so no the god here na ade no two bedroom side na flat for na wo e wa na abrante ya na me betra ya na me law ka wa ka e wa no na osori no pa na we 100 look at the local one of the tab I am to look at it's coco and I watch it to up the 100 feet. We are not to talk about Chicraca. The bear from Chicraca. Now, when Obano or on the manner, no, and I know I'm sorry, or no, net, dinner was a word, Mano, or Sorana for 2 and for yes, I know man or 2 components, but any time for 2 watching it there, and I'm paid or the for one, no, now. Okay, now we're here. Because I don't need to do a lot. I can kind of talk to you about one man to one of the kind of what about the year I am with the character of the one day or you do what. Now, wait, that's no actor. That's an actor. A brand channel, that's not what come out to. I'm a gay young friend. I'm branded in a piece of on the net and in about. They true. Obi a woni ne ne ma o abeni mo mo kase anja brand do promo o brand promo ha ma brand ni promo 10 abayo ne di next ne yini na ato no ade ne adabe ewo samba wo be di say wa ma ni sika so fa ko feliga ta abayo no so kam ade mo wa ko feliga ba na di ko twa ko na e ko ma asempe to di a se di ne go ko ne abaya no ene ni na wakora no kuna wo friend kama ye de wo ye no wachi da e dia ma abranti o chi ko sia e ma ni tibie ye no weja frying pan ni nyoma no ego think abranti ne me twa ho pecha e de chire obi se abaya no e ye bi e bi abaya na chi ko sia ma no ni twitwi frying pan and we are quite too much. And on one brand, at that couch, we will see Ghana television. Oh, quite a positive year.
The Beman in your quadrifu. Oh, sorry. Beman on your quadrifu. Now, the Beman. Obani a quadrifu. No correct. Stop. Obani a quadrifu amba. Vic, Obani a quadrifu. Until I'm wale. And Pratchum was some okay. Okay.
Meanwhile, this lady is painting the man there. the mother of their main life. Yeah. Now, to tell me that I'm not going to have Mama, that's all, man, or no, let me tell you. Dala poa, every who say they are dala, and want to do good idea. Well, the cancer trying to show people that what you're looking at the perfect community. There are so many ways that, yeah, you know how you're going to walk away. Ah, so that is a most of the year. Which way you want there, yes, I know my all for what? All for again.
Say empempi no de mo pene say obiara be hu say wote ade pa ho but se be ma say oba ye kwadwofo esan say wa chinkosua wa ntwibo no e yampa wa ye kwadwofo esan say oba ne eja pan ni wo sink no mu no oja asa okwa wa betwim ana nyesa They say as a son of it. Someone just will be chimamo. Would just say, Mamma sink. Kitchen here, Mamma kitchen. More quality between my dear. And I just ask. Because it's my kitchen. Nobody comes to my kitchen. So I'm leaving it. I wash it as and when. So as a man, when you walk to the kitchen and you feel inconvenience in my kitchen and you decide to go and wash the bowls in my kitchen, I'll say thank you for doing a service that you are not asked to do. But it doesn't make me a lazy woman. Okay. Do you get what? I don't know if you understand my explanation. I am in my room. I eat. I decide not to wash. It makes me unkept. But I know, say, it means the same thing woman running her kitchen is that way. However, Bema woko kitchen ho, I got to say yen who bo mu. Oben share will say uhuru e so ma me antiti uye. Because if you are trained properly by a woman, like baby I'm a fever. If you go into a sink and even you are supposed to wash your hand and you see a bowl in the sink and you wash your hand and leave the bowl in the sink, you have created a crime that is treason in the family. Maybe I'm here to tell you. Yeah. Thank you. And I make canon. And it's a me. Yachin goes on here, dear. Now my dear goes on here. Now the plates no air quack or two sink no. And I may call Edia Cosio. Now me corner pine na edi chinkosiano. I was sink. Now me to me the plate come on. Baby I titi me fee and let say or body a quad before. Do you know where I'm coming from? Because almost all of you, you are raised by women. Today, as we are speaking, how are you raising your sons? Are you raising them to be worshipped by fools? Yes, a husband is supposed to be served. I agree. You should look. It's not a duty of any man to serve any woman. No. That is why when a man does it for you, you have to go beyond how to say thank you. But some of you don't respect. Some of you don't respect. The more we do for you, the more you see us as fools. So the day we don't do it, you speak to us like as if say what's why and but it is our duty that you serve us. So when your husband does it for you, don't take it for granted. Never do it. But mind you, a man that will wash a bathroom, a man that will wash bowls in the kitchen, a man that will do things for you, will serve you, will fry egg for you, will realize that they will help you to wash. It's a man that was raised by a woman sensibly. So every day I ask myself, the way I was raised, that me, I'm helping my wife. Is my wife thinking in that direction to raise my son? That's the problem we have. Because if your son today cannot wash bowls when you finish eating, can they wash for their wives? No. That's the thing. Garbage in, garbage out. So we are raising a son, forgetting that he's a future husband and a father. It is a chain in command. Garbage, whatever I'm teaching, whatever I'm learning, I learned from when I was growing. So you cannot eat. Take your bowl to the sink. Hey, long time ago, many years, the protocol for serving us on the table was, then we're not eating on the dining table. My mother had a table for us and gave chairs. So we all sit around the chair and we eat. I'm a kitchen stool. But this is the standard. When you are going to carry chairs for eating, you have to bring all the 4 chairs. Never go and take your chair and expect my sister to go and bring her chair. But my sister will go and pick her chair, come and sit down. One day, I thought she was going to die. My mother beat the hell out of my sister. Me, I thought she would die. For going to bring her chair alone and leaving the rest of us. And from that day, it changes in the mind. So, anytime you see that a woman is living a life to cover for a husband, a high gross of stupidity, and such women, they paint a nice picture out there, but they are praying in their hearts that if they have a son with such a man, none of the children will become like him. But what are you doing to yourself? How are you raising the boys at home? That you call your son to come and wash plates, and the father will say, "Enye meme juma, men say no man dane ma kwasia be me jimi tan abu bi say ya wale no." When so ade san to dem with the need with them. Say wo yire. Da bi fi ko eya tan wo ade bi mo fa na gro. E ti akora na fi do nyi no wale. Na awale no course no oba na ebrea. Na ye de ko hye de maami bi a wantena awade ho. Ba oba bema e di 18, oba bema e di 16, oba bema e di 12. Ye fra wa najo na ve ko ye den. Ye me sisi na nkola ni di o me hu guguom. Wa jimi. Vic, wa jimi. And nkola no de mo a omo hu mo enfi. Wo ba wo fie ho. Ah, ogusu 2 fie 15, 18, 12. Now ujina sink nim twitwi plate omudidi mu. Oh my God. No. You are destroying the world. Because if these boys and girls of yours go into the public, they will become nuisance to people's wives and people's husbands. Because their father says, don't make them to become like. I've heard it before. I've heard it all. I've heard it. I remember growing up one time, one of my uncles came and I was pounding palm nut. Na me wa be. Me mama nua aduane. And I odi abe na mama na me wo. Ko odu on of frame na me see eh ti say no say boko. No say eh dem say nua aduane. Obi na no ka che mama say mama on dane me oba wo. Na me e bema. And I'm papa bi say am say Ose mo dani me oba mi shaba atade. Mo se na me nyi mi tumi sire mi hanke. Baba ba bi say say oba ya na me shaba atade an. Baba o tu fun ro. Yo. Dani me ba. Mbapa mani muaye Baba bisa and say, Oba, any Asham, Oba Tadiana. On Pesa. Occasion says on Pesa. Said if you and a man ye Juma, had you be a ye Juma. Miss Adian, me uncle, yes, but then ye, ya. Me, mammy, and cut dead. As a year, no man. If you don't know, year, no uncle, year, no ye. But I'm saying this to battle a point, say, there are other fathers at home that when the children are given jobs to do, they fight their wives. I don't understand why you should have a son and a daughter who are above 6. Me, when I was 3, I was washing bowls. I don't know how old you were when you're washing bowls. They selected bowls for me to wash. Now they're pine. Your children say, your mommy warned said me pine now. And to me the skills in the washing. Now me washing your mommy I should say fear now. Hey, ne did ye ne abu an kuku no mu say be wuro mo chano pa. Eh, wo fie ben. No, e fie ben. Why fie? So, ya chinkosua ma wadi. Ya fangu nsem. Ya sebi unti. O yire pentema kwa adwuma o ye late wa chinkosua ma. E na odi gu plate mu kama abre wadi. Be ma odi di wie ye ekọ odi plate nko sis. Oni uti ayeye because e won meme bi awo. Omo Jimmy so did you dining table who not one? It sounds like yes, 7 in tea about a piacon. Or Jack Janini plate in Nancy dining table, those who are sitting room home. Oh, but be feel. She, remember, our dear no a young quasuma po, but en quasumi or what? Oh, man, your sum, any Jew or sum. Yes, learn this ones. That they serve you on the table. Different from your wife is there. Your kids are there. Me, I like the way my mother was doing it. When my mother is not in the house and my father finished eating, it's an order that we will clear the table. My father doesn't clear his table. Or when we are not home and he eats alone, he clears the table, goes to wash the plates, and will leave it. Might not know where to put what. But Obeba will see come up. Obia and send the position and send the deal abonting. But it taught us. Maybe mama senior man. Maybe paswa. No see yanko drive abonting. Mama sumanu. Anya mama na man command say, ah, Jerry, bawani biya waka. I never heard it before. But voluntarily, I see that my father walks in there, carry the things, and tells me, carry the peg, let's go. And then will tell me, pick red, pick blue, black, red. So those times are fresh pegs by any colors. You will be at the answer, and my father will hang. I learned the hanging of things in a certain way, and when he's hanging, he's telling you, say, because it's a singlet, you don't hang the down, it will span, hold the neck. These are basic things that I saw my father doing. So I realized that even though we serve him, even though his food is dished in a certain way, even though he has his bowl, he has his spoon, there's a way we serve him. He does other things voluntarily, not by order. So you see, it's an inculcatement, if there's a word like that. It's a transference. But right now, the wives we are married to, and some of the husbands we're living with, have created an atmosphere of pleasure to the extent that the children can't do anything because they have house help. My whole life with my mother, every day there is a cousin who comes to live with us, so we have service every time. But under no circumstance did I ever live without doing anything in the house. I'm not saying do it, but it's becoming unbecoming. As for America, majority of the places I go, I see it too much. I see it. I see girls who are growing and they can't wash bowls. What's it about? Some 10 years back, my auntie's daughter, they came to live in America. So they came back home and went to visit them in Lashibi. She's a girl. She was about 22 years. So when we finished eating, and my sister went to put a bowl, she washed 2 plates, washed her own. When the 22-year-old girl, finished eating, she went to dump it in the sink, wash her hand, and was leaving. And I asked her, who will wash the bowl in the sink? So they had a house help. She's called Auntie AC. Then she said, Auntie AC will wash it. I said, why? His Auntie AC says, when I wash it, I don't wash it. So I say, hey, are you happy? Do you know how old you are? You're 22 years. And if Auntie AC says you don't know how to wash bowl, you saw my sister? She's younger than you. She's washed hours clean. So it's a defeating statement for you. Go and wash it. Nanibufuye frowned her face, was standing there. And Chebiana Mame Baye. Mimi, why? What's wrong with you? My girl, leave the bowl. What is happening? She can't leave because I'm giving an order. Mashara choki or dining table no say me piaso between we. And then I make us a window no to me janko. No chibo no ye. O chibo no ye the boni si wa no asosumu. And no so we ni awale. Abua Jimmy. Who me cry bet you am cry no be say me na me channel say what here buchiri. Abua. Anybody see you no asosumu osu. What's the matter with you? Mimi, what is happening? Uncle. Ne bisa me. Ane ma bono me say. Na ma bono anka na ka monte papa. Na ma bono sense na usu. What's the matter? Na so bisa. Hey, it's okay, Mimi. What is it? Oh. And I didn't know what granny susa. And I then. Oh, I then. She's 22 years. And didn't know no, yes, sir. She's not like this. She's a happy person. David, for her to cry, then I hear, what did you say to her? Then the mother was getting angry. And I was watching the mother's face quietly. He says, what is it? Then one person says, I brought my things on the child here. Please, so. Hey, I'm getting in trouble. Quietly. Then when she cried, sobbing, and then so my sister came and said, what is it? My father was not there. We came with my father. My mom was not around. So I heard that my uncle's wife went inside where my father and my uncle were sitting and went to report me to them that I've offended their daughter and she's been crying. And they know that when she cries small, because she have an ear problem, she'll start running her nose. And when she runs her nose now, we don't know what to do. So they didn't know what I did to her. So they should call me and ask me. So my aunties, that's my uncle's wife, went to report. I was sitting there. Then my dad called me and I went. He says, what's happening? I said, nothing's happening. He said, well, right now, my uncle's wife came to report that I've offended Mimi and she's been crying. I said, me? I've not offended her. If I've offended her, I'll be very happy. Then my uncle said, oh, you too. You are these your TV things. I said, oh, no. She finished eating. Everybody, when they finish eating, they wash the bowl. When it got to her turn, she went to drop the bowl in the sink. And she was going to ask her why. It says Auntie AC will wash. I said she shouldn't do that. She should wash her bowl. So she's crying because she washed the bowl she ate from, not our bowl. Then the father said, is that a problem? I said, yes. Then he called the wife. They said she should wash her bowl. That's why she's crying. Why? Is there a problem? Come and see the mother. The water is cold. And she doesn't know how to wash it well. And the bowls are washed once a while, once ago, and AC is there. AC will come and wash all the bowls. When they wash it one, they waste the soap. They say, So she's crying because she washed the bowl she ate from. They say, yes. My uncle said, no, but she born Benny. Then now, and so on wash it bowl here. Come and see my auntie. And and I said, hey, my auntie addressed the statement that we are intruders, and I'm not here to come and show her to raise her daughter. I drove there. When I'm driving a car call. So kasa, say I see your mafia by your brand mom welcome. It's a bruchimba. Near Ghana forma. Okay, I can't tell my father, let's go. I can't leave my father. That's your sir. And I'm papa say, friend and say, Yenny and Conadia son. I mean, I want to dampo. Minya phone call, but my family phone in Casabos. So one of my auntie was also in the house. She came to stand by me outside and said, she wants to tell me something. I said, okay, I'm listening. He said, listen, what you did to the girl, if they continue, she'll have a good marriage. If they don't continue, they'll bring her back home. You know why she's in Ghana? I say no. He said she's in Ghana because they said they found one of the minister's son and he's coming to marry. No, I take a concern. But don't be offended. I say, I'm not offended. But I'm happy. He said, why? I say, I achieved my purpose. She washed the bowl. My grandmother told me something. When you give a command, don't look at the facial expression. Wait for the results. I'm not happy what I'm about to say. But you are aware, Vic? She went to the marriage, married this minister's son. She's back home with 2 kids and divorced. The children are with my auntie and the husband. And the lady is still in America here, but the marriage is gone. Why did they bring her back home? She's dirty. She doesn't wash. She doesn't do anything. And the man is complaining because the man too was raised like her. So birds of the same feathers, they flock together, but they're not the same bed. So the man too cannot wash. The man too cannot clean. So every day there's trouble in the house because she doesn't know how to wash bowls. And one of the things that was shocking was the man said that they fed him with a spoon, and the spoon had a dry food that was not washed well on it. Okay? You are raising a future husband. You are raising a future wife. So if you people think that your children are enjoying a house help, house boy, is good, but they will bring them back, both your sons and your daughters. Because if your wife will wash, will leave a bowl in the sink, and you go and add your saucer and your plate and your teacup to it, and take a picture and post that she is unkept, she's not neat, may God punish you. Because if you are raised properly, you won't do that. So all of you who are complaining about lazy wives were raised by ignorant mothers who are concentrating on the education of their daughters. I want to provoke you as you're watching me. Your son, at his age, he's in your house and you are still giving your car out to be washed at a car washing bay. How can you have a 20-year-old son and your car is dirty? Not even a daughter. How? How? You're not saying that your 20-year-old son cannot take sponge to wash your car. in future, how would they learn that a wife's car can be washed outside? I say, what I do, I don't ask people to practice. Me, when I decide to wash cars outside, I bring all of them out. My girls are what? My daughter, she has a standing order to wash their cars. I remember one time my daughter was washing the car, and one megruma gossiping man came to us. Can't I take my car to a washing bay? I asked him, is the washing of my car affecting his financial status? I can take my car to a washing bay. But if my daughter at this stage learns how to wash the father's car, it will not be a problem for her to wash her car in future. If she doesn't get a man like me and they see me washing the mother's car, they hear the mother saying thank you to me because I've done something on her car. The mother comes home, there's a problem with her car, and it's a deliberate act. When she comes to report that there was something in the car, I heard a noise in the car. I called them, sit in the car. Mommy says there's a noise in the car. Let's go and check. Do you hear the noise? I've heard it. It's in the tag. It's somewhere. Then I ask them, do you also hear the noise? Say, no, Daddy. I say, listen to it. What am I teaching them? I'm teaching them how to serve. Replicate what mommy is doing for us. My son, I've seen it for more than 2 years now. He washes our floor. I remember we had a guest. My one of my daughters came to sleep over just 2 days, and so they gave them job to do. And then he saw that my son was supposed to be washing the floor, was having a sponge, having a rag, and will wash and will wipe, will wash and will wipe. And she was just standing and watching. She was watching. So I said, will you do the same? Well, no. I said, hey, I wish you would leave your country and come and stay in this house, at least for 3 months. You will change. That's one of the things that most of you don't know in America. When you bring your children to your cousins, your mothers and people at home, they treat him as bruchirimba and you own your head. No. I say, whatever you are raising now, think far. Think far. I am an old man. So I go to my auntie's place, and I go to the sink at time. My cousin, he cannot wash. He has some challenge, so he can't stand there and wash. So at times he will eat and will leave it in the sink. So my auntie will have to go and wash. My auntie's son will go up there. He won't wash. Then he will leave. My auntie is complaining. And I told my auntie straight that it is the way you have raised him. That's why he doesn't wash bowls. Yes. So he likes disposable food. When you cook, you come and pick and go and eat. You go and eat. The next time he's coming back to come and take another food, the old bowl is still there. He has not washed it to come back. So all the bowls, you don't have them. You go to his room, they are there packed. And I came and said, look, you can't live this life. Every bowl you eat, wash it and come up and wash mommy's bowl. It might not be a nice way of raising children. But the reason you should have always at the back of your mind is that anytime you are thinking of raising your children, you are raising them to become independent citizens in our world. A husband, a father, and a son. So what Vic is saying, that's what I'm saying. The lady is part of it. And that's what the mother has raised for him. So you marry a man who cannot wash. I'm not saying a man must learn how to wash. A man must know how to wash. Know how to wash. I'm not talking about a washing machine. It's so to me, senior man. Nenya fe. There are times in my wife's kitchen, I don't go there. But once a while, I'm going just because I am making myself a teaching aid for the children. They are just there, no, I'll go. Maybe my wife is doing soup. Where nyadwa and I'm a co of so cheap. Or to blend them, I know be cheap. Blend them, not also blend them, blend them, man. If you go blend liquid, you see it's more smooth. Okay, you made it too smooth. Yeah, for moment. At times, my dear Sankan, my child, come here. Let me cheap. These things I do. I do for my children to know that yes, I'm the head of the family. Yes, they are serving me. But away from all this service, me too have a role to play to inculcate a certain discipline in their mind. So husbands, munja jimien, and wives, stop covering up. Stop covering up for your lazy cocoon husbands. Now your mother, your in-laws feel you are the top notch. No, you share so be mother. You share so be mother. Now so you throw be ma oba. And ba be na say me ma no. On ma me no ma say wo. On ba wa dia sie nso no. On mo yire no nso be say wo. Men ka say she be ma say wash me plate mama. Men ka sa. Men ka say she be ma say simi pioto mama. Men ka sa say emma ye nkrofobia bebre nso jimie wo ma akoma ho bebre say wo start ye ma no ma gya hyew. By to be a ya. Say oni obate. Ye bia bro no amete so yi nsuo mba. There's no water. E tu pese onye nsuo a. Na se de bia se ofa gallon yellow ya ye we kufuo gallon yi bi. Na onfanye de se o de. O ko se nsuo aba. Bema won to polytank. Bema untumi ento. Untumi nko emfa car emma tanker en supply nsuo. Ba wo hu se o yire no. De bia no afa yellow gallon mi ensam ye ni. Na o twe de ba. O twe de ba. Mitikem and I want a sister be I got so like he's going to get water. So when the taxi brought the water, you go gate now. And he's only go gate and let me say, what bread on twin so come house. So I was waiting for somebody in the car, but just like some 5 minutes. And I'm saying, Nikuni buy. Bemani do one. I'm not afraid. I'm taking one. Now anyway, then anybody say, yeah, this will go away. Now the man say, oh, Mira, me fame into me friends soon. Now want to me father na koto, I didn't go some kosaba. When never for had I look at the guy, and I was shaking in my car. You know why I was shaking? I wanted to go and beat him. But one after me said, well, you catch yourself, me infant. My country soon about me infant. What Tiana say, I didn't know soon go get now. Uba by Fadia Kono, Fanko. One fence woman. Menkosha, Obane P. Nso was Saniska, like Oyiska on himself. Boy be wa bar, opposite, be a packing. Boys 3 BTO. I realized I was giving them 15 cities. The mom 5 minutes. And I saw the boys carrying the water into the house. I don't know them, but I painted a picture in my head. I never expected that man again. If you are a sickler, you fin area. Obaya yene kan yi. Me so mi sisi o mi empe obi wa ha na empe bi no frɛ. Wo mpo frɛ boys ni tua wo mo mfa. Na wo so ba na ye. Oba na tia man. Eti emba no so mo nso etode bia mo so so mba ma ni jimie so. Na wo so so taso e na ni bi. Enti Vic. Sampasa branche ne se oba na ye lazy a no kore. Na de kan ponye so awale no wale no. Afne ye hihye ye ho akọwale. No obi a hihye ho akọla wa nbu na ajimbo si amani. Man so mo de mo ye hwehwe mo de. Yeah, but if you are material to be married, what of the man you are going to marry to?
But was she learning? Is that a man I want to? Because
well, maybe so. What is cylinder the man? Or who? Oh, sister. Etoni bi a de ntia mba bi so so ye ma omo ho ni se na me kan e mema bi ye ntete wo ento de di omo ho agoro a wo wi ya no obekọ aba na asema aba cylinder no. Yes, they are men like that. Ah, Vic. 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 Now our corner concern about or see this schedule already. Who need it? Ah, na sister be a senior man. And or say any crew say on one near hata. Na okaso go hata man or say, hey, I don't know how to do right things. What's your casa grow? And no force no coil. Opie by before back in here, I'm the picture I say. Of what trouser now, not the atus, not the peg as soon fifi. Of what? Hey! Me should give me musimiti. Me diano, me mammy, any papa, entity, and say, I didn't wash you with colors. Number 2, you are drying them according to their length and height. A 2 bunny is Mahata Yama one as well. To say a artwork. Now, me make a change say, Usi adiano wasi white without brown. Ube hatanu anye careful. Say brown insu omwa. O dry now from a bonnet white na. Ube bana aye sticky. So, dry with common sense. Bed sheet. I mean, you know who say, yeah, the machine is bed sheet. Me nimu da. Comforter. Machine be the comforter. Me sani e DC comforter. Yes, yachi. Hey. Now abana grofo ye chi me ka se me anti was Australia no brain comforter. Me si chin. No start up with chin for me say you don't know what we're talking about. So I think my honest, when you find husbands who are non-performing when it comes to these things, don't blame them. Blame their mothers. Because some mothers have become monsters to their own children. They are afraid of their children. Your child cannot wash bowls. Your child doesn't know how to change the head of a cylinder. America, the MDM said direct from the wall. But in Ghana, we buy the head. A majority, somebody called the husband and said, Mira, gas not sound. We didn't send the assistant team. Beman catch in place on names. In the end, so they didn't eat that day. Etimi chum. And about Madame from said, hey, Mira, with the one I may sell with the wadaro, Miss Cylinder. Meaning said I did 18 share. What with a shaman? Na me na quarters no e wo kolegu ni ba na be ma itio ni chia no agiso hwe kwasade o kan udimi ye aboa obisa me se ni me ya na ndi akona me na me hwese ye no enya hwe o the knob under it ube press it ka o press it can we ni be pie regulator ni be yi na de ahye so na nenso
when it was so one to some that and so I'm not Papa get the children and you and to work at the area in that air Yeah, even at that young age, at that time, I was like, mommy, because me make an example, they don't remember the story.
It is a old town the first one to so. The place can't check. And you know, I just saw my own. Many Vic you hot. And you Vic you hot. One shot cry when you're in 230 cry. 270 and the turn 250 cry. That's what I turn the war for. So, that's business. That's business because there are 4 different customers. The cheap customer. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Because I'm saying no be catch him say, "Omu 12 you omu dem." Na TV above my ho a see you. Oba no Apple be a TV no wo no amo. Ah, bema odi ni twa wo. Bema no so odi say na TV fi wo. Hey. Now what say eba sa you don't have to blame the man. Blame whoever raised the man. Look, Emma mo be brave yo. Anyone want say minimum yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. By your channel, on this one, sir. And then mammy now wanna bro. Oh, my say, me mammy, already I didn't get the book. Well, hey, say, when we say me mammy at your bunch, no have a book. Now, extra classes cry uncle you. Vacation. It's not a part of the and you may have no say, may point you must see I got 20 years. Tamason. Yeah, champion, we got 20 years. We got 2 ginger honey cheese with you. I say, main ferry. It's a sunny to tell me. Miss Remu and Mema. Mom, when you come feel, some of you know a raisy mumbaban. Let it be your concern. Vicky topic key and I give me time in now. Him say Nenso a da alpha dog. Ya about 10 may pom. My topic for the day, Vicky and me alcohol. Alcohol. Ben maybe Eddie more ban someone in it. Na ye bisa say I am be a na enye. Oba hu ni ona aboa ne nsa eye. Na ne de na enye nsa ne kekew. But sena oye nsa na odi eduro bi gumu a ema oba na ten kaba. Si oba ni suru se wanu ade isa okọ read e say eji wa ten ka fi ho kra ma onya biu. The side effect. A told be a new boy, may person may do come. And then I can make just side effect na my dog, but alcohol usage for sexual intercourse alcohol has its own effects on the body. So if you can't have sex unless you are drunk, it's wrong. Don't be happy that you only have good sex, and when you are drunk, you don't have good sex. Because you are drunk, it knocks you off. Try it when you are not drunk, and try it when you are drunk. So this lady's story and the questions she's asking. Yes, I wanted Doc to address the consequences of a woman delivering and after delivery losing her libido. Yes, the medical conditions are there. That they are wear and tear when there's an expansion in the vulva during delivery. It could lead you to having the nerves, having tear of nerves that can affect the excitement of the vaginal area. So yes, your delivery can cause you not to have a tinka anymore for sexual intercourse. But there's a way to reverse it. So she got her second born, lost her drive for sexual intercourse, and then the man said, let's introduce alcohol. So she drinks the alcohol and the man has his way. Now the alcohol was not just an alcohol, but the man was putting Spanish fly, a particular ingredient that helps animals to mate rightly or faster. Yes, it has been used as aphrodisiac before, but because of its side effects, they stopped using it. But here's the case: the woman has just found out that the man is putting it in her wine before they drink. This is an offense in the first place. The woman can report the man. But how many things are we doing, both men and women, to keep our husbands from the kitchen to the bedmatics? Alcohol before sex or alcohol for sex. Yes, you can be tipsy after going to the bar. That's different. But I'm talking about deliberate effort where they bought you a drink and named the drink sex appetition. Before sex, drink 2 dosage. Where the man is mixing your drink with something that will make you feel excited. It's wrong. And the funny thing is discovering that the content in it is not right. If you're having sexual inhibitions, you're having issues why you don't enjoy sex, work on it. Because I know people who have become victims of some particular sexual positions. One day when they change and had a dex position, they realize that God is good, and all the time God is good. Don't rub or don't jump finally into conclusion instead of you seeking for help. Dog is absent today. I don't want to go into the medical, but psychologically, if you have to have sex because you are drunk, it gets to a stage that the excitement that you need in sex will be attributed to your drunkenness. When you're tipsy, you can have sex, but don't let it become a model of you having sex. That no wine, no sex. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm not talking about those of you who do once a while. Or some want to do wine once a while because it's another excitement that wine does. It's okay. But here's the case: the man will always have to do it before they sleep with you. The side effect of your liver, the side effect of your kidney, it means that you become a drunkard. And the funny thing is that there are most of these men that when they're even giving the woman to drink, they don't drink some. And we're even talking about men whose performances too are not even good. So they want you to be drunk for them to sleep with you. So they have their way. Well, if you're a man that you're going through such a challenge, you better want to call me to help you and help your wife. But don't make somebody drunk so you can have sex with her. No, it's not good. It's not the right thing. But if people want to be drunk by themselves before they will sleep with you, it's also not good. But ask them why. Because some don't want to see you on their top. Yes. I had a lady who said she has become a drunkard through marriage. I say, how? He says she doesn't, the husband stinks like and yes, I can so or jenny no. But who do you obey? It answer on in the bed. Or should I cast about my son into your book? No, it didn't. It's not say. The way he saw who saw didn't who na oka be ma nti David obedi no abo waye saa ma na ka no sisi enye die kura gise wano monsa na me adom mintu ase de o ma bomoden se kakra ma ye no me kai she says everywhere that she's better now. She only want to drink girls, but like empema grone dia. Abem na gusudi. Nti o bre e obema ne kotia no. Because I mean I think just that on no mun sani bio. Ma won se na we dia ne tie. Bema ne din sani puan. Se na o di bibi gum. Edru e di ma moa. E mo mo ho ba. O di gun sani ma ne yire. Na ne ho ba no di. E mema e ye den. Nana ne ka say twe ye de. But nana wada. Oh, Nananda ya gambisa anasem. Vic. Media assembly si ba bibisa asem ba akona menko. So ho a. Vic ye. Say bema eno watinka kwa bema ma wedru like 60 year ya ma ne muadru a wako discover say enye nsakeke eye muadru. Say what will you tell her to do? Use nyesa yokuna kwa wana china tu. My crime is a crime.
I know, right?
So what do you say because he's your husband? Oh dear, oh. So what thing can it call? Oh, we are thinking you call. Oh, yes. I said, what thing can it call? And I Vic, I didn't say, Oba, think I call. Only did that. Vic, there be Oba think I call and in that. Oh, bro. It is something, no, so something in a way about it, no. That's why. Why? And your man or see or no, she's addicted to it. And the Berman in New York. And I got try and send it be no me. But think can I? It's I don't want. And the Berman be no no me. Or see or no me. And no jack a crown or this string chain and or the coy. Only a casse be womb. And send a ye wine get no sheer man. Yeah, and your disaster man is flat. A goom. But into my channel. A drone who's so swan say, who you swear a Jew think can. Oh, yes, that is the scientific. That is it's in a guy use you because in the 50s near you but you stop using it because I am more there. It's not just say I think na echo na or no pe kwan no. What's it? I think can quarter that and or pe kwan so am. And you do na ye dear man on ni be me ya bom sa na. Na say I best say I think can gra. And on country be man so say well who do a different man. Awali won Vic, awali.
I'm doing something about it, and in this case, I get to say, Mama, hey, now, and the thing is, when you'll be a making what science lab with your one cat after one second, now, before your man, and I put it for one thing I make Mama say, and for people home here, and that's what people body say, a year or how a reaction.
That's right.
And you would if they had some bad reactions.
And I make us say, some earlier or me catch him say, Sister BT, my hot, Madina. Or no so now or sleeping issue be house at BBC. And I couldn't go there do then. There be only sleeping issue. No or problem with sex. And I couldn't a year be bread. But or see for some time. That was about me come back 4 years ago. I feel that I know that. Or see the only time I want to mean that say, Abia or Pomade on that. But so Pomade no jet at the families is here or better. Or see your foot trotro. Now I'm dear mate now or better. Into your call Madina Polyclinic. Any moja issue. Or see a issue me a CB be a wooden in moja more. Yet me. Na wafa drubi ono so dwensa on kai mani kru na ya mana man bi na ono so sisi ohun say the one no san is what has caused her to become sleepy at every time of her life. Na we ko kan say this marriage game, man. This marriage game. Because you see, when your wife is giving you something, you can't deny her. You have to eat it. When your husband is giving, you can't deny. You have to eat it. And that is what happened to Adam. He ate the fruit. Even God said, "Don't eat." What Eve gave, he ate it. So, this lady, when person may come baby giving her the scientific 97, the fear and panic. But one no go reading who said. Because there's internet in it, researcher, no one who can. They don't have the full truth, but they get some partial truth on the internet and they get scared. Well, if you're having sexual issues, get in touch with me. Let me help you. Call me 862-571-3950. So the only house I'm not now trying to Ghana, no night club, or no beko. And let or akosumo. I'm now akosumo, I'm not sure akosumo, counselor with me power show. And so any dog in the choir. Dog and soon I'm akosumo, and you're not so to an issue. What's him? I'm in Ghana, oh, bending. 1 year, 2 years, so let's seek for help. I have the help for you. Women who are going through menstrual challenge, I have the help for you. And those of you who are having sexual issues, so I think I have help for you. Who are the encore? Miss Romain, ye be manenko. Bear may be a old boy. Our Jenny said the Obeya bonus any the oye shen ye. Then Susan will be a the side effect is very important. You will not see it today. Maybe in the future you see it. And it's not just about the drug. I'm also talking about side effects in the way you're raising your children. Check if the way you're raising them, they are qualified for anybody to keep them as a wife or as a husband. If not, it's not too late. Men trap maybe man is sin or tempting. Ma one is chancing a cuckoo. Monsieur senior serve daddy with tables. Don't find your teaching aid and datching. Your chinku shiamana. Or we are on for plating go capine. Na Samson at you. Oba, how many minutes near the dripem? It's another question. No matter how late you are, Uchinkusani we are Shimu. Na Beman Beban be any boon. No funny dear no come to the Musu Jimmy for. Musmunsi and also. Madame was say, what willful. Ain't him show me be and every. Also, because of shame because of shame. More by YouTube, Madame was say. Thank you so much, Killers and Cordial. Thank you very much for being here on YouTube, for watching me for 3 hours, 44 minutes. And thank you so much, Vic, for being part of my show for today. It's our Friday sexual education show. Nana, thank you so much. Now, Vic, let's get in touch. Now, but more than and get in touch. Now, and very good. And very good summer. What the cat 3 years, may they count about 5 years. She now Joe Biden from Abba. Good night. Thank you once again on YouTube. Thank you on Facebook. All right. So we'll see ourselves again, God willing, tomorrow or another day. Thank you. Good night.
Hello, Minyama. Me say a droya me baby do one dance ya chow Mrs. Bento me do one dance here minim a dra me baby do who asem a chow MSP 30 me say a draw way a bra na means me nya bra me say my bra jite one day no crown so moja no emba papa me say a draw way and the chicha jane unim say unto me nya bra ya onum a draw way ya senya wasa oba uflo e ma uflo pepepe one more omo ko eficha na my just young ya chese want to me nya won hwe me say MSP 30 a drawway me say me nyanti a me di ho adanse ayeden a kire o pe bi nto ya pe bi to oba uchima asai oba wo ye chima agise ye te wonka MSP 30 am record ma na unim say secret ba ko san wo ho say even say enye chima cramp a unto say wonuma esiesi wase eyi nkabone ema ye yeast infection ni ajade nyina me se edroway a friend MSP 30 no juma edima me maso ahwe woso kone kosohwe me maso ahwe woso kone kosohwe na me se opedodo etu a ene yera kwan ya telephone number ne woso
0277 609 644
me dase. Hello, Minyama. Makbe honey ginger chips. Na ginger, na honey, na chips. Wake ginger, efe chips. Ni eba choda, me pacha se ebeti wenum. Esiese unipedriemu. Ema umoja emu esane. Mike, enya ne chips ne nkwa ye wone powder. Powder ne so de anopa osore a. Wo de aye nsuo kakra warm water bi na wanom. Oba wonum esiese wase. Oba wonum ema wenum ete. Mo amukom nkrofo nche na mu di nkomo acha se wenum emu nte. Wase so enye me recommend makbe ginger honey. E de amawo. Ne chips ne so ne so bebia wonam bia no tumi de tu kamu ukotokuo mu na ewo ho de bia sanya wenum ebete bema ema wapomudi usisi mu utwedie mu eyede ai making ye wonye wo amanone wo pebi wo amanone a sei na ya package no the number ni ni
862 215 2007 862 215 2007
na eba no ya kromu ha Ghana ha dia chese ebusu wo shop biare mu but ye number so a upedudu etu ananka se upedi anka se yuso a eno so eno ni
0277 609 644
makbe honey ginger me say pebi na obedamase makbe honey ginger chips na ginger na honey na chips wake ginger efe chips ni eba choda me pacha se ebeti wenum esiese unipedriemu ema umoja emu esane mike enya ne chips ne nkwa ye wone powder ne so de anopa osore a wo de aye nsuo kakra warm water bi na wanom oba wonum esiese wase oba wonum ema wenum ete mo amukom nkrofo nche na mu di nkomo acha se wenum emu nte wase so enye me recommend makbe ginger honey e de amawo ne chips ne so ne so bebia wonam bia no tumi de tu ka mu ukoto kuom na ewo ho gye bia sanya wanum ebete bema emma wapomudi usisi mu utwedie mu eyede I making ye wonye wo amanone wo pebi wo amanone a sei na ya package no the number ni ne
862-215-2007 862-215-2007
na eba no ya ye kromu ha Ghana ha dia chese ebusu wo shop biare mu but ye number so a upedudu etu ananka se upebi anka se use a eno so eno
0277-609-644
makbe honey ginger me say pebi na obedamas makbe honey ginger chips na ginger na honey na chips wake ginger efe chips ni eba choda me patche se ebeti wanum esiesie onipedue mu ema omoja emu esane meke enya ne chips ne nkwa ye won powder ne so
yare yes obi benya wona fi yare yamfa yare nsu nya nipa si kire yare ni no sickness can determine the last straw of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and loved ones, supporters of our foundation, the CL Foundation for Health, Diabetes and Asthma and Cerebral Palsy, we are knocking at your doors, knocking at your pocket, knocking at your emotions. Support me and my team to support people living with diabetes, asthma and cerebral palsy. Your donations are welcome on 862-215-2007. Your Zelle 862-215-2007. MTN Ghana numbers 055 000 5077 055 000 5077. It is the MTN number. CL Foundation for Health and Support. Help us with the diabetes equipment, glucometers, wheelchairs, old clothing, new clothing, financial support, and let's give it to the needy. Thank you for your support.